Hi guys. This
Hi.
this is we're playing games. Okay,
We're
Ben,
gaming.
you said last time that too. I'm trying my hardest here. I can't hear myself is the problem to test audio levels. Um where we are gaming today, playing some good old Showdown in Chinatown. Part 2. The last little bit of this one before we go into the real part 2 of this trilogy, which is a bunch of games, adventures that you can put in your cyberpunk world by Lion Banner Games. Like I said, this one's Showdown in Chinatown. In a moment, we'll go to Dragon Strikes, which is the second part of the trilogy, and then there is Farewell to Chinatown. So you can get it all. Play a whole nice little compact thing. We got like tokens and handouts and maps, and it just go get it. It's on DriveThroughRPG. It's great. Um but let's see, before we do that, what are we doing other than this? Tomb of Annihilation is this Thursday for us.
We are off. We
You're
are off tomorrow.
off tomorrow, so no red markets next or this Wednesday, but every other or every Wednesday. It is usually a thing. Sunday, we're also off from Game Watch because James is out of town. But normally every Sunday, we play some video games over here. Tuesday, if time like poor Aegon, we keep pushing off because just things keep getting so busy every time we try to do Aegon. So we'll attempt to wrap. We have like one episode left. We just can't get a time to play it. And then that'll be done for. Then every other Thursday that we're not playing Tomb of Annihilation, we're playing Urban Shadows over on High Shelf Gaming. Jake and I are there with Ethan and Mike, and Connor / Cyberwolf runs it for us. It's very fun. Is that it? Is that all we
God
got?
spoiled us last week.
They really did.
It made
Shucks.
mystical water come out of lighting fixtures, which is not what you want from a lighting fixture.
No, that's the last thing you want coming from where electricity lives.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Talk about that last thing.
Mhm.
Okay. So we are also currently raising funds on our GoFundMe for our dear friend Casey here to just offset some medical costs. I can post the link in chat, or you can definitely check out in our Discords as we have posted it there as well. And if you can't do anything financially, that's totally cool. But if you could share the link, that would be super. We would really appreciate it. Thanks, guys.
And for all those who have already donated, thank you very much. I am deeply touched and moved by this community. And y'all are invited to the cookout. Y'all invited.
Might not want to just say that online, sir. You don't know who you're gonna.
Everybody.
Show up. Show up. It'll be a big shindig.
I'll bring the big plastic tables with the folding legs.
Yes.
That are like 12 feet long. I'll just load a bunch of them up. My dad's got a truck. It's fine.
Oh yeah, we've got some of those that have like the benches attached to them too. I'll bring those.
Ooh,
Yeah.
fancy.
Yeah, I only have like 2 of them, but it helps,
Get my dad cooking up some chicken, some ribs, pork.
I've seen pictures of your dad's barbecue. I want it real bad.
Dad, who you telling? I was in Colorado when he decided to cook that. I'm like, I hate you so much.
That's true. That's true betrayal.
I was like, oh,
the ultimate betrayal.
Yeah, we're gonna have to schedule it when Dom's able to Dom and Blair and everyone's able to get back into town. So.
Yes.
I mean, the world's still on fire, so we got time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got time to get some tables and chicken in the freezer.
If we put the chicken in the freezer now, it should just be freezer burnt enough.
Yeah, just enough to give it a little something.
Kick.
Yeah.
That we can toss one of them straight in the fry oil out of the freezer because that goes super well.
Hey, you know what? Barbecue and fireworks.
Barbecue. Yeah.
There you go. There you
The
go.
all-American pastime.
Explosive chicken.
Yeah.
Homemade thermite.
Cyberpunk chicken.
Oh, let's try
Can't
not
wait.
to die.
Can't wait. I think that's all that we do here. Lewis, tell us about what you do, bud. What we got going there?
Well, we've been on break because life stuff, but we're gonna be recording more of it this week, and then hopefully it'll be uploaded next week. We usually do a podcast every week, but we've been on break. It's called the LSD Podcast. It's down below in like the Twitch, like about us stuff. It's linked there. We talk about random bullshit all the time. It's never consistent. A tangent will go into another tangent.
But always fun.
Yeah. Last time we had our friend Andrew, and we did like a weird like discovery of the San Francisco Dunkin' Donuts in like a weird RP. It was weird. It was a weird one.
Like it.
It's good though.
Good.
I like doing it. So yeah, go watch it. And
Yeah,
our
I'm gonna
other
have to watch
episodes.
That one.
Yeah. Cool. Well, with that, I guess let's see what's gonna happen today in Showdown in Chinatown. What happened last time? So, you have all been recruited by a out of town fixer buddy that likes to use Lobo as a contact here to retrieve a hard drive, do a nice little dead drop in a locker somewhere at a bus stop, and get this info to his boss, and you will be paid handsomely. And you agreed, ventured into Chinatown, which is a little more hostile currently, as there is pretty much a war going on between, well, it's about to really be going on after y'all's intervention here, but between two sections, the Flaming Sword Society, or no, the Flaming Swords and the Tseng Society. Flaming Swords being an offshoot of the Triads, as they have taken control over Chinatown from the Tseng Society, and no one's really happy about it. You made your way to a little mini market and met an individual named Zong, who pointed you to his daughter, who had the hard drive with all the good old dirt that y'all needed to get. Some punks came in trying to shake him down for the protection fee, and that went a little haywire. There was some tea thrown to the back of the heads, some attempts to hit people, a lot of terrifying bat swings from Taffy, and y'all eventually dispatched them, but Zong was shot. Somehow, Lobo's magically just stopped a dying man from dying from a bullet wound.
I put some Vicks on it.
Yeah.
Just like my abuelita taught me, and just put the Vicks.
Yeah. Yeah, it was some Vapo Rub and a bag, smushed it all down there. We were good to go. He instructed y'all to hurry up and get the fuck out, because y'all would 100% be blamed for this entire situation, even though there were a bunch of dead gangers in there. So
I mean, it was totally. I did hit a guy in the back of the head with some groceries.
You did hit a guy in the back of the head with groceries. It did
Even
start
the back of the
kerfuffle.
head. I thought you just like threw it in his face like real hard.
No, he had turned around to mess with somebody else, and so I just chucked a bag of groceries at the back of his head.
You got the heavy bag of rice and yeeted that thing and did 11 points of damage.
Rice, glass bottles of soup base.
Yeah, it was a mess.
Some chili flake.
Yeah, it really added a horrible sting to the wound. Let's see, but
Chili oil everywhere.
it is gonna be a mess. Y'all snuck around, went into his daughter's law office, did some digging, and found that one, she wasn't there, either was the hard drive, but where her apartment was. You wiped her computer, or well, copied her computer information, bounced out of there, and went to her apartment, had a nice little chat, figured out a little bit more about what was going on exactly, that the Tseng Society is essentially trying to take over Chinatown again, knock these guys out. All this info will be sent to China, where those in charge of getting the flaming swords, their intel, their supplies, all these good things will probably come to an end if this can be used properly. Oh, also, Vlux got a bird. I forgot
got
about
a
your
carrot
bird.
cockatoo mixture. I'm all about it. Santiago, what's up, buddy?
Yeah. So, you grabbed the bird and ran as a bunch of people started kind of breaking in the door, and made your way to the roof. I forgot the chick's name. One is pretty much holding off. You heard and saw her dropping or fighting pretty well, and said that backup is coming. And there's no going down because the place is surrounded. And you're currently on a building where Taffy spotted 3 individuals, one of which is carrying a very large suitcase looking thing that doesn't seem like it's probably very good. Let me go ahead and pop y'all over to this map.
Ooh.
So I will say y'all are on, let's do the bottom one, give you some more things to hide behind. This bottom rooftop here, you saw pretty much right middle center of these kind of 3 buildings that are all attached right here, the different gunmen. And in the bottom area there, you can see cars and people and guys essentially coming to start some shit if you would like to intervene there as well. But let me, just for visuals, I'll drop these fellas up here. Oh, I'm using that, not that. I want. Oh, I have to sneeze. Nope, went away. Okay. Let me just throw, I'll just throw some bros down here. Keep accidentally, I have like 12 different tokens here. I keep grabbing the same guy.
Question: did any of us get grenades in the character building?
I wish. I'm gonna see if we can make something flammable and blowy uppy here in a second.
I love blowy uppy things.
Nice car.
I mean,
Shame if somebody stole it.
I'm too pretty to carry an assault rifle. So I just got the pistol. It's for personal protection.
Have an assault rifle on me, or I have in my character sheet. If I can have it with me, that'd be super great.
Yeah. I mean, y'all were coming in here, prepared as can be, knowing at least when you were walking down the middle of the street, you probably didn't want to have a big old gun that everyone could see, but you're not really in that situation anymore. Okay. So let me have everyone to just go ahead and roll initiative. Go ahead and get that set up and then see what's going on.
I need to select a token.
I did select a token, I thought.
Oh,
How did you select the token? I'm so sorry.
you just click on the one on the map.
Okie dokie. What we got here? Tappy, Flux, Lobo. Are you character sheet rolling or dice rolling, Lewis?
I'm forgetting where fucking
The
initiative
combat.
is.
It's
It's in
on the combat
Okay.
tab. Mhm.
I lose it every dang time. Beautiful. Okay.
I'm putting combat awareness into fumble recovery.
Beautiful.
Shout it out to the solos that have come before me and what they've done.
Hell yeah. Fumble recovery. It's so nice. It's so nice. Especially with my OP brawler. She already can fail. All right. So, y'all are looking, you see there are quite a few people down below getting out of cars, pulling up, getting guns out of trunks, kind of doing this whole ordeal. You do see that the person over on the top left has assembled their sniper rifle and is kind of like getting in a crouch position, like they're starting to about to look your direction, or look for you. And Rahasha, you are up first.
All right. So the dudes down in front of us are going to. They're coming in to come up first, right? Or are they just chilling, like watching?
They're all in kind of go mode. So some are grabbing guns, some are running for the door. Like they're not actively like looking up at you or just chilling. They're getting ready to join the waves of assault, essentially.
All right. Then I guess fuck it. I was gonna save it, but I might as well do it now. You think I could just like point over the edge?
Yeah.
All right. I'm just gonna try to delay the inevitable and just like look over and just I guess open my bag I have and just pull out a giant ass camera. Like old style, old school.
Oh yeah.
Would you let me do this on this turn, or would you want me to wait?
No, go for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, question. I didn't have time to look it up.
Mm-hmm.
To everyone here, a grenade launcher, that's one rate of fire, 2.
1, I believe.
Okay.
It is. Yeah.
It is 1, right?
1.
Okay. 1. All right.
It's a big one.
It's a
'cause
big
of
one.
what-
Yeah, I know. I'm just making sure. I was pretty sure it was 1, but I'm like, there's no way it's 2, right? Okay.
I mean, give me a turn, I could probably make it 2 with fabrication.
All right.
Is that how fabrication works? You just pick a random thing you want a gun to do and roll for it?
I
Yeah.
don't know.
Literally, the
That's what I'm
tech is, what do you want to homebrew? Do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck it.
From what I remember how Gavin did half his stuff, yeah.
It's what can you do? Tell the
Oh
DM
my-
or let the DM decide how much money and how long it'll take you. Have fun.
I want my armor to just curse people out every
Um,
time they shoot me, but in their brain.
All right.
Give me about 1,000 eddies and I'll make it happen, my man.
So I'm just
Then
gonna
psychic damage.
I'm gonna shoot right where I'm marking here.
Okay.
Yes.
And just I'm making it sound better than it is. But
It's a grenade launcher.
I mean,
It's look, regardless of how much damage it is, the thing here is the shock and awe and the showmanship.
That
Mhm.
that
that's
hits.
really it. I mean, for the flash and the bang.
Yep. 15 is the
I
hit.
love the name of that weapon.
Yeah. Took me a sec. I had to read it like 3 times.
Oh, I forgot. I put
Cambraha.
It's fitting. But yeah, I just shoot that, and you just see just a giant fucking, and no real explosion. It's a fucking flashbang grenade launcher.
Yes.
Because that's all I have right now. That's all I could
That's
afford.
fine. I mean, you know what? That's fine.
Yeah. Need it.
They don't know that. They don't know that.
All right. So.
Have
They
to
don't know that's
cheers
all you
for it
got.
regardless.
What
We came to play.
You know, I should have done it on my PDFs here.
Wait, what happened, Casey?
Like, he's gonna be like, wait a minute. What? That's all he's like, wait, what?
Oh, yeah. All right. Here's what I want. Okay, so let's see. They have to do what is it with the flashbang? Like just essentially concentration? Or like willpower? Or are they just like blinded? I never remember.
Let me open
With the flashbang.
Mm-hmm.
Ammunitions.
That isn't what I want to
When
go.
using this ammo, you deal no damage if your attack. Anyone hit by your attack must instead attempt to beat a DV 15 resist torture drugs check.
It's torture.
Anyone who fails suffers the damaged eye and damaged ear critical injuries for the next minute.
That's what it was. Perfect.
And that table is on 188, so if you want to roll it, I can tell you what you
Ooh.
got.
Yes, thank you. Okay. DV15, correct?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I was like not prepared. I had my book out and my dice out and shit out.
Wait, what happened, Casey?
That's fucking brutal for a whole minute. That's gonna wipe an entire crew out. That
Alright.
Hey,
is
here, Casey.
just damn. Should have invested in flashbangs.
Mm-hmm. I've literally rolled
That-
3 of the exact same rolls. That one. That one passes. That one. So the guys on the ground, only one of them passes. I rolled 3 4s and then a 2. And then the last guy rolled really well.
So 2d6 for each.
Yep.
Oh my fucking god.
Or do we roll in that, or is it just automatically the eye thing?
No, we roll on the.
Oh, there is a separate one. Okay, so we'll do here. Which is the one you want to have not been blinded or deafened or whatever bad is about to happen? Which one passed, Lou?
I feel like this guy here on the far left would have made sense.
All right, yeah.
If
He's
I were
further
him,
away.
I would have been a bitch and hid behind whoever that was.
Yeah, for sure. And like, we'll say the door's like right here, so everyone else is facing that direction.
I'm so sorry, Taylor. It is specific. There's
Okay.
damaged eye and damaged ear on here. Would you like to hear them?
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay. Damaged eye. -2 to ranged attacks and perception checks involving vision. Damaged ear. Whenever you move further than 4 meters yards on foot in a turn, you cannot take a move action on your next turn. Additionally, you take a -2 perception check involving hearing.
Beautiful. So, oh, shit, wrong button.
Oh, I guess because your equilibrium's all funky. Your ears got
Yeah.
messed up.
Mhm.
Okay, so that just doubled the amount of time it's going to take them to get to us.
Yep. Easy. So,
We're good, guys. Just
Yeah.
chill now.
Yeah.
Just hunker down behind an AC unit and wait for help to arrive. We're good.
solid. Alrighty. Anything else for you, Rahasha?
No, I am currently just sitting here now, actually recording it. I switched the mode.
Just a little camera, like mirrorless camera lens, like pops in place where the grenade launcher hole had been. Alrighty, Taffy.
Taffy's very excited. Grenades have come out. Things have flashed and banged. She loves it so much.
Love to see it. Love to see it.
I think that I'd like to do an auto fire spray.
Okay.
But I've never done that before, so I'm not quite sure what to do.
Yeah, so auto fire is going to be directed essentially to one person, and you're just freaking unloading into them. You'll roll to hit like normal, but using your auto fire skill instead of like your shoulder arms or whatever. And then basically, instead of rolling normal damage, you'll roll 2d6 and multiply it by however much you beat the DV up to times 4.
Okay. I'm gonna do shoulder arms instead.
Okay,
then.
so just shoot them. No, that's fine.
Yeah, I'll take out one of the snipers though.
Okay.
Go this guy over here.
Okay, yeah, go for it. Let's see, what's our... Sitting at that 38 range, which is probably pretty dang good for an assault rifle. Hell yeah, you hit him. Go ahead and roll that good old damage. Lost my pin. Here's one.
Oh shit. 19 points of damage.
Ooh, are there 2 6s in there?
No.
Dang, but still, that was a good freaking hit. What have we got here?
Taffy just laughs. We're having fun now, boys.
As you kind of like look through your scope at this guy, you can tell too that he's very much just in like very dark kind of leathers. Like he was trying to blend in, but your unreal perception roll last time, he's not well armored. You can tell pretty easily, and by the scream of pain that just happened as he was fully unaware that y'all knew he was there.
That one.
Okay, Flux.
I'm scared.
So
What?
I am going to move my character behind one of these.
Yeah, go for it.
I'm guessing, is this an air conditioner unit?
Yeah.
And I want to look. He takes out a knife, and he
also,
starts.
let me real quick, just so y'all know, we'll say this pink area here to the left of y'all is kind of like where y'all entered. I don't think I said that before because you can't really see the door because of how I had to crop it. So imagine door here.
Okay.
This is the edge of the building. The back part kind of like butts up into like another building, so you don't have to worry about like anything behind y'all.
Okay.
So you are perfectly, nothing's going to shoot you in the back because you're hiding behind this AC unit is essentially what I'm saying.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I'm gonna crack that open, and I'm gonna take off one of my shit. What is that? Can I say I have a bottle?
Yeah.
Okay.
You've already established you've got like a little side bag satchel with a
yeah.
bird in it and all sorts of stuff. I'm sure you got a
Like
bottle in
bird.
there.
You know, a bird in the back
Yeah, you got a bird in
is
the
worth
back.
2 in Chinatown.
Like, I'll open up my bag like it's gonna be all right at Santiago, and then he pulls out. This is what I'm
Makes this
doing.
horrible noise.
He pulls out his laptop, takes the battery out. He takes some gunpowder, pulls it into this thing, and he's going to try to make a homebrew fractation grenade with this bottle, batteries and stuff like that.
Oh my
Try to give it
fucking
powder.
God.
Jesus Christ. Yeah,
You
yeah.
must be on a watch list to know this, right? Just knowing this puts you on a watch list, I think.
Yeah, probably.
Look,
so.
man, I'm curious. Leave me alone.
I think I would just like to say the first like few nights of us playing like Cyberpunk, I had looked up like how much how much C4 does it take to take down a bridge? How much cocaine like per kilo is worth? And
Yeah, our
how
first session 0, we researched how big C4 packets were, how much a block of cocaine's worth, how big is a block of cocaine, how much is it per bit. We're still on a lot of lists just from that one
The
night.
NSA is going to
Sometimes-
take a very good interest into you.
I'm like, I'm sorry.
Sometimes I forget that I'm on my work computer
Yeah, I did all my prep on my work computer too.
and Google some stuff, and I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
hopefully I don't have to explain that later.
Oh,
So I got a
man.
23 on maker fabrication expertise.
Jeez
Does that-
Louise. What was it? 23?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, you're like, let me mix all this shit up in here real quick. You just like, you know, if you like shake it a little bit, get a little bit of friction in there, maybe even if you got like a little lighter, like just, you know, just add a little heat as you chunk it over, something bad's gonna happen. For sure.
Well, that's the thing.
Glass
is,
is
like,
going everywhere.
now he runs up. It's like, Taffy, you got a lighter? I need a lighter.
Absolutely.
Appreciate you. And you see him rip off some of his shirt and stuff it down in there. And he's like, my
Molotov
shirt.
time? No, I'm
Molotov.
like, you're some Molotov time.
Better than that fragmentation grenade.
I
And-
love you people. You're my favorite people.
And he's going to light it if you allow this and just drop it straight down in the middle of that. If I have to roll athletics, I will. But I'm literally just letting gravity do it. If you make me wait, are you going to make me wait another turn or?
Look, I don't want to also have to like Google science shit. Let's just say it falls fast enough, it's gonna get there at some point in time while all y'all are fighting at the same general space.
It's like we just pulled a Home Alone trap.
So, like, what do I roll for damage? What's a good damage?
Well, I mean, go ahead and just roll to hit like you would a normal like thrown object
So let me
to
do
see
that,
if
please.
it can get in the area you're hoping for here.
Oh, please.
It's a
You
don't.
Molotov
because you
cocktail,
gotta
not-
aim it because the wind.
Yeah.
Blow it off course. That's just a little glass bottle.
There
It's
you
a
go.
windy day in Chinatown.
Yep. Yeah.
Always a windy day in Chinatown.
Oh, because I did Google how many meters up this was. What was it? Oh,
He
I
says
already closed it.
16.
I think 16 floors. It like averaged to like 30 something. I don't remember now. But I'm looking in that 30 range. So that is good. You kind of look and you drop. Let's see. What's our normal like grenade damage usually,
I thought
right?
they were like 66 or something. Like
Yeah, it's either 5 or 6. Where are you aiming this? So to kind of hit for sure those three guys. All right.
For sure, those three maybe even be able to set the car off.
True, the car is there. So go ahead and do the 6d6.
I bet Chew 2 is just super stable,
Oh,
not flammable at all.
not at all.
right?
I
You know?
mean, from what I've seen in Cyberpunk 2077, that shit goes up real good.
Is it incendiary? Is that what we're...
I was
Sorry.
making it as a frag grade. Frag
Yeah, I
grenade.
think the fire's gonna explode the glass into bits and frag hurt people.
Just, puncture that fuel tank.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's how
You said
I've seen a car like once. Yeah.
66.
Yeah.
I've seen like 3 cars in my life. I know.
At least 3,
I gotta roll one more.
Ooh, let it be a 6.
Damn!
Oh. Still.
That's a lot of 5s. Fuck.
Yeah, that's a really good roll. So. Oh shit, who do we got here? We got that. I'll say in this like explosion of flame and heat and pieces of glass, this was kind of like a shitty little car, It like these are nothing to like phone home to mom about.
Grandpa's jalopy style, or just like average like Honda?
It was kind of like an average Honda,
Okay, I was gonna say, are we looking at like Nomad style vehicle?
No, we're looking like a Honda Civic, maybe a Ford Fiesta, like some just cheap.
It's a very long reach, because those videos for like SMGs that you see in like knife stores where there's like the middle-aged dudes rolling out of Corollas? I bet it's like that. and that's when you realize all those guns are about some weird hero fantasy, not about actually being useful. Combat is just an overweight middle-aged dude combat rolling out of like a 98 Corolla that's all rusted out.
100%.
What are you doing, man?
100%. So yeah, you three of those guys. Let me make my little note here, because 26 minus some armor. Roll a d10 for me. Just a random d10, just for fun,
For fun.
Just for funsies.
Roll 20s back on the BS with me.
No, that's good, because I wasn't necessarily doing luck. It was 1 through 5, something happened. 6 and 10, something else happened. Roll one more thing for me. Do a d4.
What?
Okay.
What?
Yeah, I know. Not in this game, but there's 4 things in the way.
Okay.
The car is up in flames and looking real bad. Like, something probably not gonna be happy with flames and fuel very soon.
We just hear like
Flux is like, okay, Taffy, I've done my job, and he hides underneath the thing because he sees the snipers.
Love it. Thank you. Love it for us.
I love that for us. Oh my goodness. So yeah, those 3 guys absolutely fucked up. 2 of them are blinded and deafened. Just got blown to hell. They're like, what happened here? The other 2 are just not watching it because also blind, but hear this explosion. It is pure fucking chaos going on down there currently. And then these 2 still. Cool.
It's like the start of like a World War II like dramatized film.
Yeah, it is.
It's that same scene of the beach at Normandy that they do.
Yeah, they do every time.
Yep.
You hear a mortar strike and the fucking tinnitus comes up. And... Johnson!
Every time.
You can't do World War II without storming that beach.
Remember that reaching that
God.
ring in your ears. All right. Who hasn't got to really roll the Ethan, roll a d6 for me real quick, please.
D6. 3.
You hear to your left at the door banging, and you see that like the top hinge of the door is just like the screws are coming out of it and it's starting to bend as it looks like someone's trying to kick in the door. And it's your turn.
Oh wow. Would this door be one of those things that would be like cover with HP?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Lobo like looks at his pistol, looks at the door, kind of like looks at one of the bullets, like sure. And then I'm gonna shoot twice at the door
Yeah, go for it.
because whoever's on the other side's gonna have maybe a bad day.
Maybe a bad day.
Because I'm like pretty close, right?
You're pretty close. This is a rundown apartment building. It's basically just like
10
a
meters.
locked wood door. Like it's
Oh yeah, that's not good for whoever that is.
yeah.
Just a locked wood door.
Remember, one of your guns does have armor.
You're right. I
I
do
gave
have
you
a
a clip.
mag. Yeah, and like, all right, I got 8. Let's see what happens. So yeah, I will do that thing.
Beautiful.
I
And
don't
yeah,
even know.
you're
What
just
am I
like
trying to-
13 is what you're trying to hit for.
How's a 21?
That'll
I'll
do it.
I'll go ahead and do the second one too. Just
Perfect.
two quick ones, you know.
Pop. You got him.
18. Yep. So this is armor piercing damage. 6. Okay.
Okay, but you see
7,
a
okay.
giant hole with that first bullet. A giant hole just is blown out of this door that was like pretty much rotting apart at this point from the rain. Like, honestly, it's a little sad they weren't able to immediately break down the door. Like, let's be honest. And you hear just a I got hit by a bullet noise from someone on the other side, and then your other one follows right behind it.
You just hear like a muffled like.
Yes.
Like, probably not like that thing punctured my body, but like that's gonna leave a bruise.
Yeah, like oh god, that wasn't fun. Okay.
Like a baseball hitting your chest too hard.
What? Okay, so that, take away that and that. Okay. Oh, but they get, if you take down the thing, the door, they get all of that damage, minus their armor.
Yeah.
Yes.
Armor,
if you fully
the
destroy.
Cover just has HP, so once that's done, anything that's left after the HP just goes straight.
Beautiful.
It doesn't ablate. It's just gone. But
Cool.
yeah, Lobo will be just like, there's more where that came from, probably. And then
Just see a helmeted face look through the hole.
We'll run like, oh, there's not really a good place to stand, huh? Sniper rifle, big. Probably just next here to where it's like the back half of the thing, like get back behind Vlux, be like, hey, nice grenade, bro.
problem,
Use Vlux as cover.
Peeking around him with the gun. Hey, stay here, bud. I'm sure it's fine.
Just looks back at like, I know what you're doing.
It's fine.
I'm just like ignoring everything. I'm like, snipers, yeah.
Yeah.
Getting footage.
Ooh, that's good. That's gonna be good for your blog or vlog or whatever you do, isn't it?
I'm getting footage.
All right.
It's good sound screaming down there. It's great.
You just see the flames of the car reflecting up on his camera as he's just staring like a madman.
What was it? Was it Nightcrawler, that movie? Are you that guy? Are you Nightcrawler? Are you the guy in Nightcrawler?
100%. Okay, the guys down below are having a rough fucking day. Okay, so what is the movement? Is only 4 meters unless they have a bad day.
So they either
Um,
go under 4 or they use their max and then just not go for another turn.
That's right. Okay.
a
I
little dizzy.
think, yeah, I think the two that haven't nearly been blown to bits are rushing in the door. I say rush as they stumble essentially through the building, and disappear inside. Oh, I can't put them to GM layer because we all get to see this. Here, it's fine. These are going to be some of the guys over here now. Look, repurposing, making my life easier. Then, oh shit, I just ruined everything. I ruined everything. Sorry, stream. Boop. Okay, fixed it. The two guys that are blinded, deafened, blown all to hell. I'm gonna roll will saves for them real quick to see if they even have the thought of where the hell they even need to run now, because not only were they blinded, yes, they knew where they were going, but they just got blown up, they've been knocked around, they may be so confused they just hit the floor. One guy's good. We'll say this one that is closer to the car has a little more thought of what's happening because he can just like feel and hear the flames of this vehicle next to him, and he kind of starts to stumble away a little bit, whereas this guy is just, he was like thrown up against the wall, the air knocked out of him, he doesn't know what way is up or down, and he essentially just like hits the ground and covers his head, just confused as hell. The non-blinded guy is gonna run inside as well. I was debating he would run and get on a motorcycle and leave, but he's just ducking from whatever hell is raining from above. And that is that. Then we have the guys across from y'all. Sniper knows what's up now and is not happy about it because a gigantic hole has been ripped into his shoulder. So he is going to shoot. He's probably going to shoot right back at Taffy because he was looking at what was happening and sees just this bright pink hair flowing in the wind.
Hell yeah.
And it's a good target.
I would like to evade bullets, please.
Yes, you may. You may. Where is my shoulder?
23.
Arms. That is. I don't like NPC's character things that much. There's just like a block of text. Oh, that's plus a lot, but nope, you beat it. You hear a ring go out, just like your ears kind of almost ringing as you feel it just whoosh, right past your head. As you're just kind of like, whoop.
Try again.
Then Rahasha, you are looking down, filming these guys, or are you filming the people across? What direction you looking?
I'm looking. I'm tunnel vision straight down.
Okay, so you're looking down, and the guy directly across from you is going to auto fire into you.
Ooh.
Ooh, I'm sorry, that was a 10. Let's see how much he has on his.
Is it reflex or dex too bad?
It's your reflex has to be high enough, but you roll with your dex, right? Isn't that?
You roll evasion.
Yeah, which I think is dex skill. But your
Okay.
reflex has to be at least an 8 to even be able to.
Well, guess what's at least an 8.
Whoop, whoop.
Hell yeah.
I was scared because my dex was 6. I was like, well, oh fuck, wait, is it?
Yeah,
And I'm
you're
just
looking down and you see the like flare of the like muzzle of the gun in the like reflection kind of like out of a corner of your eyes, and you're like, oh fuck. The people over there doing shit.
Yeah, I'd say like if I evade, it's just like me like peeking up like, oh shit, and just dropping to the ground prone.
Yeah.
Just like fuck.
It is still gonna hit you, unfortunately, by a lot because I did roll a 10.
That's fine.
So let me do my 2d6. That is 20 damage. Because I rolled a 4 and a 1.
So
As he just and then he is going to drop behind this billboard and do some reloading. Then the other guy is probably gonna also wait, let me see. Oh, nope, wrong button. What's my distance here? You're at 36, you're at 38. He doesn't make much of a difference. I think is gonna shoot at Taffy as well, because he knows she's focused on the roof.
Can I dodge bullets again?
You sure can.
21.
Alright. For him, that was 19. You dodged that shit.
Now there's like music in her head. She's just dancing up here.
It's like
Just like,
do bullets. Do.
mm-hmm.
Cool beans. Then it's gonna go back to the. Oh no, I did the sniper, so we're good. That's them. Rahasha, it is you.
alrighty. Well, I do not like that shit across the way, but I don't think I can do much about it. So I'm just gonna like fucking scurry back here and hide behind this.
Okay.
And actually, I'm gonna like
And I'll say I have these guys out here on the map, but currently you just see a busted up door and there's like pretty much just one guy visible.
yeah. I'm gonna just put like my or fuck it. Casey, do you want my
What's up?
grenade launcher?
Please and thank you. What am I doing with it?
I just want to switch weapons, but I want someone else to have it in case.
I will gladly take your grenade launcher, sir.
The hell? Taffy is now very mad.
Don't worry, Tab. I'll probably give it to you because that requires shoulder arms, I think.
Give me
And I don't
grenades.
have them.
All right. I'm just passing it to you, and then you can do what you like. But I'm just gonna just throw it over.
Just this big old clunky 80s looking camcorder just like sliding across the roof.
How many more flashbangs are in it?
So I rolled the ammo for it. It only has 2 more shots. Because I when I asked Taylor if I could have that, I was just like, I am willing to just spend all of my shit. I know it's not worth that much, but I'm willing to just spend all of it. And I was like, I don't know how much ammo I'd have.
Beautiful. So
Yeah, it's got 2
you
more
slide
shots.
that over, you run back and you're ducking.
Yep.
Cool.
I'm just-
Anything else? You
Just
good?
pulling up. I'm just gonna have like my heavy pistol out
Cool.
on my next turn. That's it.
Cool beans. Taffy.
Before Taffy, before you do anything, he looks at this. He's like, and looks at you and be like, "Flashbangs."
I think I actually need to do damage to the.
Okay.
But you have fun with those. It's gonna be a great time. I don't know how to do this thing.
Mhm.
If I were to do an aimed shot, it's like -8 to my roll, right?
Yes. Yep. So you
Mhm.
would roll normal, subtract 8, or I think you can do the modifier on this fancy sheet.
Mm.
You can also use luck to counteract that if you would like. But if you do hit, it's an automatic 5, right? Doesn't it also do
If
an
it's a hit,
automatic? Oh no, everything that goes through the armor is doubled.
Yeah,
That's
double.
that's it.
Let's try it. So let's do an aim shot on the guy that I've already attacked.
Okay.
Is he still there?
Yep. Yep.
Aim shot.
Sorry. I mean, it just got to beat a 13.
Reasonable. Attack. 16.
Hell yeah. Roll that damage, girl.
Bam.
Hell
17
yeah.
damage.
So 17 minus 3, 14 doubled. You just done 28 damage to this individual. As his head's just like blown off. Just does not
Happy
exist anymore.
is so excited. She like shoots out her inline skates and like does a twirl just
Yes.
in them on the ceiling or on the roof. Woo, buddy, let's go.
Beautiful. Awesome. Awesome.
What, Lobo? What?
She scares me, man. I don't.
You
That's why I
hired
call her.
me.
That's why I call her. Keep her happy,
mean-
you know. It's like
I mean, kid, he just looks like dude's dead.
Super dead. I did
dude's
that.
dead.
Were you holding up the camera?
I'm a hacker. I don't know what to do with this. No, I'm afraid to touch it.
He got a really good shot of her popping out her skates and doing a little circle because the camera's just on the ground, pointed really awkwardly. Like,
Mhm.
all right, and then that's Flux. Or Taffy, did you want to move at all?
God damn, that sounds like a smart thing to do. Yeah, can I skate over here?
Mhm.
Behind those things?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. I should be able to get there with my skating speed. I think I should probably be able to get there at
Yeah.
normal speed.
Yeah, that's good.
Oh, yes, I just inline skate down this roof.
I like to think too, because there's like those 2 AC units that you just like cartwheeled over, did a little circle, cartwheeled over the second one, and then just slid over on your skates. It's just like just rainbow of fuzzy jacket, just
I'm
in the
fabulous in
wind.
so
I gotta
many
do it.
ways.
He looks back. He looks back at Lobos. Lux does. And he'd be like, you know, there's this group out on the fringes. They're looking for like Razorball players. Maybe we should put a name in the hat. This guy named Zorn sounds like a fascinating dude. Fit right in with that
If
whole
it
thing.
pays. If it pays.
I only play for Major Laser.
You wouldn't dare.
They both of us shoot a glance at you like, that douchebag?
You already
I'm
murdered somebody.
kidding. I'm kidding.
For real, like murdered somebody.
Joking. I
Not
just
like,
murdered
not like what
somebody.
we do.
Oh,
Not
okay.
like what we do. Like
It's the
It was,
bad
like,
kind of
personal.
murder, like innocence.
Oh, well.
it's like personal or something. I don't know.
Not as good
Razor Ball's
looking.
really dainty. Like,
It's also just so dainty,
So thank. All right, Flux, your turn.
dainty and cute. That razor ball.
So I'm gonna get put on another list and probably not allowed on a military base, but flashbangs have phosphorus in it. I want to make it to where they become flammable. Like it's a better charge. Can I roll that and see?
you asked for this, Taylor.
You gave me the power to be a technician, and I just so happened studied weapons as a kid.
I will say yes, you can do it, but since this is like a loaded grenade gun, all this sort of, I would say it's gonna take your turn. It's not
Absolutely.
as easy as just
I'll
throwing shit in a bottle and throwing it, you know?
Yeah, no, I'm 100% okay with that.
Yeah, also it'll take your turn. Assuming you roll well enough, it'll take at least just one turn.
Let's do this. How much luck? I'm gonna put my 1 luck point in this one. So
I believe.
Yes, son. Yes.
Dang,
Go ahead and fucking roll a hit.
huh?
You did that. I can't. You did it so well. Just rolled a hit this turn.
Making it happen.
I'm throwing it. I'm putting it. I'm putting it in the door. But can I use? I'm reaching, and you can say no. I'm gonna ask if, because of how fast I am. Can I run up there and toss it in there, and like hide? Like, is this like like those classic attic doors where there's like a concrete thing
Yeah,
that I
yeah.
can get on the other side? Dude,
Yeah.
I just want to kind of just do that whole army thing. Do they just throw and then get behind that wall?
Yeah, I would say that's probably even more possible than fixing the grenade, putting it back in the gun, and launching it. So
Yeah,
just like
that's
popping
what
it
I was
out, doing
literally-
it, and chunking it.
Yeah.
That makes it even more justifiable in my head. But also, you rolled a fucking 36. So.
So is it athletics?
Yeah.
What's my DV?
We roll on the grenade launcher chart. Lewis, look at me, remembering how to do it.
Is melee?
Wasn't that like the range for the grenade still? You still use that chart even if you're chunking it?
Yeah.
It took 20 some episodes to finally remember that.
I still don't know how to play this game. Just FYI, and I played for months.
Get someone who only uses grenades and only does stupid shit. So next time you play this like properly, like get Lyman.
Yeah. I feel like
I'm doing this for Lyman right now. I'm doing it for Lyman.
I feel like for all of our guys that are wanting to learn the Cyberpunk rules better, we just need to have a game that's just Casey, Lyman, and Lewis. You'll learn all the rules because you'll have to look up everything for everything they fucking do. Because none of it will make sense. 16 is your if you're running up to them and chunking it.
All right.
Shit.
Got it.
Yep. So, here, let me draw a little. Where's my jaw shape? Come on, roll 20.
I'm gonna break things if I turn my camera
Yes.
Uh.
I mean, it's fine. Ah, whatever. There's the door. I can't really zoom in, so we'll say, and it's not letting me grab it right. I hate roll 20. I don't. It's nice. There we go. There's the door. So we'll call that weird little like attic kind of pop out. So
Just roll.
does it still have the flash property? It just also has a big burst of flame with the flash.
No, I was making it purposely to be basically a incendiary grenade, like a big.
Gotcha.
Like I was supercharging supercharging the charge to like set the phosphate off even harder.
Gotcha. What is the damage for an incendiary
don't
round? I know it's on the shotgun stuff or like the flamethrower stuff.
Oh, what the thing for like flame damage?
Yeah.
Yeah, it
They
should
gotta
be.
spend. I know they gotta spend a turn to put themselves out of. They do like
Uh-huh.
2d6 worth of damage every time.
Yes.
I just don't remember exactly what the damage of it is right off the bat.
It's wherever the shotgun ammo stuff is. There's the incendiary, and that's the same for flamethrowers, flame grenades, all the flames, all of the flames. I didn't have
think
like
it's like-
30 PDFs open. Let's just say I feel like it was like 4 or 5 for that, and then you're on fire. What is that? That's from our actual game. It's been so long. And by the end of Technoshock, I was able to just like flip to the right page in this book. I'm looking at everything and I don't remember. Let's just say 5d6 and then fire. On fire. Because I don't think it was the full grenade damage. Nice. Yeah, these.
Oh, here we
And
go.
Oh, you found it?
Using. Oh, okay. This is just the 2 HP. Okay. Like 2 HP directly to their health whenever they end their turn until they put themselves out. That's it. I don't see like the roll for it though.
I don't know. Or was that it? Or was it just something? I don't care. Fuck it. This is our world. This is our game. Did that much damage. They're on fire. This entire, like, what was left of this door is also on fire. Smoldering. As just big poof right in this little hallway goes off. And that's oh, I'm using the wrong pen. I'm color coding here. I'm being fancy. That's this much to this guy. Then these guys take this much. And are on fire. Beautiful. It's their turn. You see that all three of these guys come rushing out the door thinking this building's on fire. And kind of spread out a little here and start patting themselves down in like this just like panic. Though not Lux, but those others of y'all see that as they run out, there are a couple other guys coming up the stairs behind them who will start shooting at who they can see, which is going to be Lobo and Rahasha. Taffy's probably a little less their concern, just being further away, not paying attention. This guy's just gonna run out here. I'll say he's probably the only one with the movement he has that's able to get out and be able to see things. The other two are still kind of back in the doorway. And so Lobo, you will get the first shot from this guy. That's a 1. And then an 8, so I'm gonna say he does not hit. Can you dodge? Cool. Yeah, he does not hit that distance. And then the other two can't really shoot because their bros are blocking the doorway. So we'll say, let's see, 1, 2. He can't really get anywhere, being the only sane one because of where his buddies are. He can't really get anywhere to hide with the movement he has left. So they're kind of out in the open as this flame has just caused absolute chaos to what they thought was them going to get the jump on you all. Lobo, it is your turn.
So we have like the 3 guys with the really colorful backgrounds. They put themselves out, right? They were the ones that got
Yeah, they did nothing
flame.
but pat themselves out.
So what kind of guns are they carrying?
You see that we'll say this guy's carrying a little bit of a heavier looking weapon, like a SMG or an assault rifle, something multi-shot, whereas all the others just currently have some pistols in their hands.
So that's my friend. Yeah, Lobo's just gonna be like patos en una fila and then start like shooting at them because they're all lined up. It's nice.
Yes.
That's a 17.
Yep.
For
Ooh,
11 damage.
beautiful. Which one are you wanting to kind of focus?
That's armor piercing too. The guy with the heavier weapon.
Beautiful. So this guy
Armor.
who is he was a couple. He was like the second one out, so he didn't take your original bullet damage, but he's taken this one. Armor piercing, so that ablates by 2, right? Is that how that works?
Yep.
All right. Ouch. Ouch,
And
real
if he's
good.
still up, I'll shoot him again.
Where's my overall health? He barely.
All right.
You
Well,
see, he's on
don't-
fire a bit, and
is he like on fire? Like he maybe. Oh, no,
like
he
you
put
could
himself
probably
out.
blow
Never
on
mind.
him, and he'd like pass out.
Okay, well, I'm gonna just shoot him.
Okay.
That works. Oh, but you know what? I don't. How does this? Can you have 2 weapons in your hand? Is that how this game works, or is that not
Yeah.
the thing?
I mean, it's flavor
okay,
text.
Yeah.
because I have 2 pistols, and so one of them's got the armor piercing, and the other one doesn't.
Yeah, since
And
it's
so
a rate
I
of fire 2 anyway, we'll let you
just-
flavor it that way.
Just lift the other one and shoot him because I don't want to waste my good bullets.
Yeah,
Um,
definitely. That hits, and
So 10 damage.
Mr. Man patting himself out, not paying attention, gets 2 stray ones to the shoulder and is donezo.
Right. Sweet. This is good. I'm gonna move like over to make sure he's super behind this thing.
Beautiful.
'Cause he's like, oh, you're muted, Heather.
You're doing a great job, Lobo. Great job. Good work.
Did you hear the cool thing I said? I don't think they knew what I said.
It sounded
was-
awesome. It sounded great. Putting the
like-
fear into him.
And he's like, oh man, there's that. Like where he was standing before, he wasn't really in cover from anybody, and so he's like, I'm gonna at least be in cover from all these guys.
There you go.
Yeah,
Awesome.
he's gonna hunker down.
Beautiful. Casey,
Yes.
could you roll another like 66 for me?
A lot of dice.
Oh, no.
Y'all hear and feel a giant explosion and just see bits of metal and flames like all the way up to the top of like the roof almost, and like kind of sprinkle around as these 2 guys that did not get in cover are just fucking done for as this car explodes that Vlux set on fire.
Flux is like he sees that and he gets ready to say something, and then he realizes like, oh, they don't know I'm here yet. And he's just, but if you can see his face through his glasses, he's like,
Alrighty. Then, Lobo, I'm sorry. You're now the only person visible to these guys on the roof over here.
Yeah.
So, let's see. This guy is going to shoot you from how far? 38.
Not
Which
quite the
is-
sweet spot for a sniper, but it's not bad.
No, that is the sweet spot for the sniper.
Is
no.
it? I thought it was
No,
50,
that's the
50
sweet
to
spot for the
100.
assault rifle.
Yeah.
the sweet spot's like almost like 40, isn't it?
Yeah, the sniper's 51 to 100.
Mhm.
It's like where you want to be. But he does
ahead.
pretty fucking good still. That is, where's my shoulder arms? That's 19, and he
Okay.
needed 20. So no, he does not.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he
Hey.
needed 20 at that
Good
level.
for
So
me.
good for you. But that's okay because the other guy has given up after he's blown all of his assault rifle rounds and is also going to shoot you with a big gun.
Rude.
Yeah, I know. He's gonna have to. He's a little closer, so he's gonna have to roll a lot better than that guy did. I rolled a lot better, but I don't think that much better.
Is it bad that we'll come into this third
Where's
round
the next
and
one?
shoot the thrill from AC/DC's playing in my headphones right now?
There you go. That is 21 to hit. So that one does hit. That's, oh, I'm sorry. Only 1/6 though, so no crit injury.
Yeah, that's not too bad actually.
Not too bad, not too bad. We
To
had a
the-
1
to the
in there.
To the body, right? Just
Yeah, just to the body.
No, not Lobo.
And then it
Your Honor,
goes.
you can't do that. I'm baby.
I am baby. Then it goes back to because other guy's dead. Rahasha.
All right. Yeah, I think I'll probably just like peek out a little bit and just try to like pop this guy
Cool.
like twice, and hopefully I don't miss.
Do
But,
it.
you know. My luck last time wasn't that great. So let's see.
Let's see. Hey, that hits though.
All right.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
I thought it was gonna be more 16s. I was like, damn. But that's some good fucking damage to this guy who he was not on fire, so this is brand new injuries for this guy. But still he's also looking just like a booster ganger kind of leathers, not a ton of armor on any of these guys, really. Like the most armor they have is helmets. So that's gonna automatically be that much. So yeah, you freaking like it looks like his left arm's like inoperable almost from the amount of just like bullet you have thrown into his shoulder.
finally, my photography skills are coming to use.
Yes. Beautiful.
point and click.
Taffy. Oh, or do you want to move or are you chill staying there?
I'm chill staying here.
Cool. Taffy.
So these guys over here are coming to wreck our shit. Do we have an escape plan?
Yeah, we're waiting on backup.
Back up. That's it.
Okay.
Unless you think we can climb down the side of the building.
We're waiting on like an AV4 to roll up or something. I'm pretty sure. I don't
Does
know
that
what
mean
other
I can
kind of
step up?
backup comes to the roof.
My agent, I need to save my data. If I was gonna die.
I was gonna do suppressive fire, but instead I'm gonna shoot this person over here.
Okay.
So that they cannot shoot at us. And I will do aim shot again.
Beautiful.
With this weapon. Oh, only on 11 that time.
That one will miss.
Okay. Aw, man.
You see that, like, it just, like, perfectly timed with him moving kind of back up against that billboard, and he's like, huh.
That's not fair.
Then it's a Blux. You're there in the lion's den, and they don't even know it.
What kind of fuckery can I get up with? What would I keep in my backpack?
I don't know. I'm excited to see.
So he's looking through, trying to move Santiago out of the way, and
Bird.
he's like, "Ugh," and he kind of looks. He's like, "Damn," because he's like, "I'm not getting rid of my computer just yet. We need that." So he closes it, and he pulls out the last grenade out of the camera, And he's
I
like,
think you left that camera on the floor over
"Oh,
there.
did I? I did. Fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. How close is this guy? Let me look at this.
Like 2 meters.
Cool. So what do I need to beat for a dome shot with that one?
13. With the
13?
pistol? Or what are
Yeah.
we shooting? Yeah, with the pistol,
I got it.
13 is 0 to 6.
Okay. So 13 plus 8 is
20. My brain just
Eh.
shut down. 1? 22.
21. Yeah. He looks like he's almost dead, right? So I'm just going to shoot him.
Cool. Yeah, he just got fucked up. by
Damn, I
Rihasha.
should have done the dome. I should have domed him.
You should have. That would have been enough. Alright. Go ahead and roll your damage. As he is very much clueless you're even there. The other guys may have had a little bit of knowledge because they saw you running up but have forgotten in the flames.
Alright, what is that?
Ooh!
Nope, my fault. Don't count that. I didn't mean to do that, and I just burnt my 10.
Oh, there you go. Okay, perfect. That is with what is left of his armor. You just pop around debating, do I shoot him in the head, do I not, do I shoot him, and then you go a little safe, but it still just gets him like right in the back of the neck and like the spinal cord. This guy goes down.
Cool, and then I'm going to fire again at this gentleman.
Okay.
These are armor piercing.
Okay.
Oh, nope, they're here.
That is the guy that also took the initial fire damage and the initial shots through the door that Lobo did. So he's looking pretty.
And he's right at the 13 mark. He's at 5.9.
Uh-huh.
So, yeah, he's going to attack. 16.
Okay.
Awesome.
Yeah. 16. You pop, that guy drops, and your gun is just still aimed perfectly to hit this other guy. They were just so nice enough to be lined up for you. Hit this guy as he's like patting himself out still, trying to resituate a little topsy-turvy on his feet, and he just falls off the building with your gunshot and just flips over the edge and is just out of business.
Yeah, and then for movement, if you allow it, I want to combine it with stealth. And I want to stealth up here and lay down. Or is that going to get me line of fire to the snipers?
They will be able to see you, yes.
Okay. Then I want to try to... it's hard to figure out how I'm going to...
I'll say if you're wanting to like do any sort of stealthiness, I'll probably cut your like speed in half as you're trying to like be real quiet, be like, haha, kidding, not me.
Then you know what? Because I'd say I would have said I popped out to go here.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to say with my stealth roll, I did it so fast that the guys here, these guys, didn't see me, and I got back behind that wall.
Yeah, I would say that the two in there are still kind of coming up the stairs. They would have seen the guys drop, but probably not for sure where. The other guy's still putting himself out because it hasn't come back to his turn yet, and is very confused. And there's a lot of gunfire, so I say that's pretty easy to be like.
Okay. So I'll roll stealth real quick.
Yeah.
21.
Beautiful.
Cool. And I'm back here. It's more of also trying to throw off the snipers. I don't want the snipers to start chipping away at my damage.
Yeah.
Where I'm at.
Alrighty. So that leaves the guys at the door. This individual has put himself out, watched his buddy just fly off of the roof, and is like, oh, it's still business time. Okay. And turns, and the first person he sees is Rihasha there. So he's going to shoot with his heavy pistol at you twice.
Oh.
The first one's pretty shit. Where's the handgun? Oh, there's handgun. Yeah, the first one's only a 14. Do you dodge?
Yeah. Yes.
You dodger. Ooh, the second one is a good. Cool. You dodge the first one. The second one is a 24 as he exploded well. This second shot.
Can I still dodge that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you know, they're contentious rules in the Cyberpunk world, but I'm going with them by book since I'm gotta run shit. Yeah.
19 against this.
Yeah, this one's gonna hit. Let me roll my damage.
I feel like there's a constant with everyone like unrolling on roll 20 right now. Mine is getting the same number twice in a row somehow almost every time.
He rolled really fucking well, and that's 20 damage with that second shot.
Oh.
As he gets you like real close to some like organs that are important.
It's just like a punch to my chest.
Yeah. Okay. Casey, roll another d10 for me real quick. This guy's gonna run up. See, like there's no real cover in the door. What you have shit luck, don't you? Okay. It's not gonna see there's not much real cover here. What is their move? He's gonna just kind of keep going forward, and as he does, also pop off a couple of shots at you, Rahasha, that he sees as he's just trying to get to something. That's not how math works. 21 to hit the first one.
No one likes me.
Ooh. All right, so that one's gonna hit. The second one's only a 14. So one hits. 9. 15 damage that time. As he looks to be obviously running to duck for cover. This other guy comes out and is like, "Oh, I'm gonna hide up against this wall. Oh fuck. There's a person here." And it's just like instinctively gonna like brawl. Like he just sees you and just like, "Oh shit," and goes to just deck you in the face a couple of times. So you evade, he is brawling. That was pretty good. 15 for me. Is that you right there? 14? Okay. So
Yeah.
that's oh shit. How many d6 is it per body? I have it here somewhere. There it is. What is his body? Where is his body? There it is. Okay. You take 7 damage. It ignores half the armor, if that even still does anything. And then
Do you
it goes
round up?
Yes.
You round up, or so
down.
one gets the.
Is it down?
I don't know
never
for Cyber
remember.
D&D it's round down, but I think Cyberpunk.
I think here is up,
round
right?
up.
Yeah, I think here it's up
Because
because
if
it's
it
just more
ignores-
brutal, you know?
Yeah, if it ignores it, then one damage gets.
Cool. And then he just goes to like pistol whip you with his second, like, oh shit, hit. That jumped out of my thing completely. That one is a 13 for me. Cool. And you just are able to kind of block that one. And he kind of just stumbles. I keep accidentally hitting the scroll wheel. I'm messing up. Roll 20. And then just kind of like takes a step back in surprise and levels his gun. Lobo.
Okay. So it's bad to stand where snipers can see you. I know this now. Yeah, I'm gonna like pop over here, so I guess I can probably see. Or I'll move up one too, kind of just like back pressed against this AC unit.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to shoot at this guy.
Okay. Go ahead.
Is he super hurt? Is he the one that's super hurt? Or is he fine?
He has not been hit at all. He just ran out of the door. It's the guy over here that's hurting real bad.
Okay. I'll shoot that guy first. It looks like he's in the way though.
I mean, you could have in the process of you moving, since you were kind of in a range with him.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot the hurt guy first.
Okay.
Regular bullet attack.
Okay.
I cast regular bullet.
That hits. That regular bullet
21.
hits.
9 damage.
Yeah, you stand up from your original hiding spot, see that guy, one quick pop, he does like the really over exaggerated like and like just falls down as you just like gut shot him. Leans over the edge of the wall, and then run and slide up next to Rahasha.
Yeah, and armor piercing on that fella.
Beautiful.
I don't like him. 17.
I'm like, that's yep, that beats a 13 for sure.
6 damage.
6 damage. All
Oh,
right.
he doesn't even get through the armor.
I'm gonna erase all these people that are dead. Getting confused by my numbers. Okay.
I'm just gonna stay there. I mean, that's better than sniper bullets.
Yep.
Wait, how many did I move? I moved like 2.
1, 2, and yeah. 2 and a little bit.
And I have my character sheet will load.
Oh, God damn it.
Decided that it no longer wants to.
When you said you killed that guy, I for some reason was imagining it. Do you know that clip of Seinfeld where Jerry just gets like shot by like 14 like officers? Do you know which one I'm talking about?
I haven't seen that one.
I need to find it. Hold on.
I have 5 move and I moved 2, so let me see. I think I could move here just to get a little more range, but still out of sight of the snipers.
Cool.
That way they have to roll higher to shoot me.
Beautiful. Love that. All right. Then it goes to those people on the roof. Rahasha, you're just kind of standing there.
Mhm.
So they can't see anyone else. I'm really sorry. Oh crap, I keep hitting this instead of go away. Go away, turn order. Okay.
Oh, I thought I was in cover here. Shit.
Oh, I thought you're my bad, that's why I've been shooting.
Yeah, I didn't take this as the thing. I thought that was taken, so I stood here.
Okay, no, then you're good then. You're good then. I thought when you're like, I'm not gonna move, you were like chill standing in the then they're both gonna just kinda.
That dude maybe has line of sight, maybe.
I'll let him
Like,
get a
not
shot
good.
off with a negative modifier. Because it's close. This guy's just gonna wait until he can see someone.
That guy def not.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'll let this guy roll. He's gonna attempt it's like when you're playing a game and you can just barely see the top of their head above cover and they're like, I could do it though. I'm gonna do it. He's gonna
like you see their feet under the cover and
yeah. You're like maybe a little gap in the wall. You're like, maybe this will work. Well, no. I was giving him a -4 to it, and I rolled a 4, so it's just his straight shoulder arms, which is not going to be enough to hit. So he shoots off, and it like pings off of the air conditioner unit next to you. Then it is your turn.
All right. So I will get closer now that I know I can just stand there
Yeah.
and save record. But how you call it? This guy right here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna take an aim shot at him,
Perfect.
and you can use your luck on an aim shot, right?
Yeah, go for it.
All right, because I want to combine it with the fact that I just have a targeting scope on my other eye,
Oh, yeah.
and just dump all the luck.
Mhm.
So what is it -8 normally?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, so I have a -1.
Nice.
Jesus.
Don't do this to me, game. All right, so 16.
Fuck yeah, that hits. Go ahead and roll that good old damage. Awesome. That's
Yeah.
9. What got through is doubled. You see some blood. It definitely did something.
Yeah, and the second shot, I'm just, just going for body, just full target. Fuck it.
Lame. Hit that head again. You only got a -1. You got a targeting eye.
No, it adds +1 to the negative, so I'd sell the
Well-
-7. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
because I've used it for that one shot, right?
Oh,
Or can I
gotcha.
use
Because
it
you
for-
use your luck. That's right. I forgot you used
Yeah,
luck.
yeah.
I mean, but still.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling confident. I'm gonna go for the second one. -7 on this one.
Let me just peer pressure you into killing me.
I rolled an 11.
No.
You could have killed him.
Shots.
You could have been a hero, and now I gotta kill him.
That was the first time this guy's been shot. He's still doing good as long as you don't do 20-some damage like Taffy did that one time. Yeah, sorry. Taffy. Your turn.
So are we trying to kill people on the roof, on this roof, or the other roof? Because
I think we've got this roof covered.
You sure?
There's like 2 dudes left, and there's like
I
2
can
more
see
of
some
us to
bullets
go.
down range.
Like I'm more worried about the sniper rounds. Personally, just me.
I'm not
me,
so worried.
Ethan.
We're done range.
I mean, you just see Taffy just like glance over y'all's way, like she's gonna put some assault rifle round down past Lobo and Rush. Then she thinks better of it, and she'll shoot at this dude again. Mm-mm. I'll still do an aim shot.
Okay.
16 to hit.
How far away are we?
Oh, that's in that good assault rifle range, I think.
Yeah, and it's how much to hit? What did you get? 16?
I rolled a 16.
Yeah, that hits.
19 points of damage.
Nice.
Before anything else happens.
This is the first time this guy's been shot.
Mhm.
But what's 15 doubled? 30. Guess how much HP he had?
Was it 30?
It was 30.
Oh my god.
And you just see the sniper rifle just fall off of the roof, and then him just bloop under like a little ledge. Gone.
You think we can pick that up? Lobo, look what I did.
Nice.
T-shirt golf claps for me.
Thank you, Raj. Thank you. Are you taking pictures?
He
I
should.
would,
He's got
but
his camera back. It's like right next to him where he's at.
Oh, you're right. I forgot.
Beautiful.
Yeah, just pick-
Happy like
Just
all
pick it up and,
poses
like-
until you take her picture. Like
yeah, I like zoom in to the dude like collapsing and just pan it over. I'm like, that's who killed him. Right there.
It's on camera.
I love
Hopefully
the
they don't
idea
prosecute.
that Rahasha's like got this camera and is actively filming, just shooting with his other hand, and it's just like
That's how medias work.
That's the life of a media.
you know. Flux.
I edited out the faces
I'm
before I
this
saw the
dude made,
footage.
this dude made a fatal mistake and got in my face, so I'm gonna shoot him twice.
Shoot him twice.
These are both armor piercing.
Okay. That hits.
I'm gonna roll them twice. That
Woo!
definitely hit.
That super fucking
I
hits.
should have called an aim shot. Damn it!
I'm just saying, the moment you get confident in an aim shot,
Mm.
you know, things like what happened earlier happen.
I don't know what you're talking about. You did great. All right,
15
so
total.
by the time that second shot hit, his armor's gone. So that fully does. Before that, still a lot of it does. Yes, that's math. Cool. He's still up and fighting, but
Cool.
hurting.
What's my movement? What'd I get? I got a move of 7. Like, to climb up here and get over here and, like, duck at one of these ledges so the sniper doesn't get me, is that full movement?
I'm sorry, I couldn't see. What were you talking about?
Okay.
Like to get on top of the...
To get on top of here, jump down, and get behind cover here so I'm not in the sniper range. Is that full cover or
What was your movement?
7?
I mean, yeah, you could also just run on the roof right next to it, but if you want to be cool...
I want to be cool.
Yeah, sure.
My
be
whole
cool.
thing
You
is
parkoured at the beginning of
yeah.
this. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like my whole thing is he's that like street parkour delivery guy. Think of Mirror's Edge.
Yes. Yeah. For Flava, you cool as hell.
Yeah.
You like jumping all over that, and can definitely kind of sit your butt down and be
Yep.
behind cover from the sniper.
Because I'm tired of that guy. He punched me.
All right. The guys there at the door. This guy is gonna first shoot at Rahasha while he can still see him. No, he's not. That was a 1. And that was a 9. So he super doesn't, and is going to duck behind cover from you guys. This one that's real fucked up watches this parkour and is just really offended that he would just leave this fight that they're having and be a jackass about it and look so cool. So he's gonna shoot over at you, Flux. That's pretty.
I'm gonna evade.
Okay, evade. He got a 20.
Starting to really regret not putting more points in evade.
I believe
Damn.
you. I don't believe in you.
He hit you. Here, I'll go ahead and do the second one because it's just a heavy pistol. So his second shot is a 10 plus
12.
7.
Damn.
29. So you're gonna get both of these real quick.
Feels bad.
11 for the first bullet.
Okay, so it doesn't get through my armor.
2 6s. 16 for the second one. And
Did you say double 6?
double 6s.
Fuck me.
Double 6s.
It's gonna be like a leg injury too.
Please don't.
I'll bring up that chart again if you'd like me to.
Sure. Oh, this one.
I
Well, I
love-
just rolled it, but you can read it out. I rolled a 9. It's not gonna
Oh,
hurt you
okay.
too bad.
Got it. Sorry. I was unprepared
Oh no, you good.
for the task that I said I would do.
Right? Yeah, that's 9. I should have lied and said it was 8. That would have been more funny, but because
What if
8's a
I
broken
read-
leg.
What if I read the wrong one? How
Yeah,
about-
just read. Yeah, just accidentally. Oh no, dismember the leg.
That's not?
How is he gonna do that with a heavy pistol bullet? I don't
They don't.
understand.
Some of them don't make sense to me. I'm like, how?
I mean, at the same time,
Hmm.
I've played Cyberpunk 2077, and when you've got Johnny Silverhand's gun, sometimes people's limbs just fly off
Yeah,
when you shoot
you
them. It's the
can-
wildest thing.
I
Yeah,
guess-
but that's like a 50 cal. That is rated as a
That's true.
50 cal.
That's
It
true.
was a
That's
9
the
to
thing.
the body.
9 to the body. Yeah.
I just
I mean,
imagine.
it's -2 to melee attack.
Yeah, it's a torn muscle.
I think 8 is so much better.
8's so much better.
-4 to
roll the
move.
Yeah, I think let's do that one. No. Yeah, you so his bullets hurt in general, but as you were like flipping over, you got there, you land and you see him, you go to kind of dodge and you didn't have your footing quite right and you slip and just like your hamstring just ooh, that hurt real fucking bad. And your footing's a little off if you need to really get
Yeah,
in
and
and
he's
dirty
like,
with some melee.
You motherfucker. You could have shot anyone else.
Look.
I keep telling you, you need to do Pilates. It helps with that. You gotta stretch it out. Guys, come on.
All right.
God.
So
Can I just say, like, the dismemberment thing just not making sense? I imagine someone buying like a fucking like 3D printed gun that shoots like little dinky like 22s or something, walking up, shooting a guy in his arm.
it just gets 2 6s. I'm like, how'd you do that with a 22? So then you hear him, or you those closer hear him yell in Cantonese. Those that hear it hear, hurry the fuck up, as he runs back in the door. And you see 2 more people coming up behind him, helping carry some very large machinery thing in the doorway.
Who
When
speaks
did you know?
Cantonese here?
I know Lobo does for sure.
I do too. Okay.
You know, I just looked at my ammunition. I have 1 actual flashbang grenade. Those fools are about to have a bad fucking day.
Alrighty. So, Rahasha, Lobo for sure can see as these 2 guys have come up and are just standing in the doorway and setting up essentially what looks to be some sort of like mini railgun kind of machine gun like machinery that, you know, it sucks y'all are up on this roof because they look to be ready to do this no matter what. Y'all just happen to now be the targets. And it is you, Lobo.
Oh, okay. I don't like that personally. Let me look and see if I got anything to do about that. Maybe I should have spent more of my money. I really did spend a lot.
But you look cool, so
I look
money
so
well spent.
cool.
You look so cool.
But the thing is, I have so much left over. I've got like 1,400 eddies right now. Like that's a lot. Yeah, I'm gonna just shoot. I'm gonna shoot people. That's what I can do.
Shoot some people. Shoot some
moment.
people.
And just like in Cantonese, just be like, "Are you guys serious right now? What even? Why? This is excessive force. You're not police. Never mind." And then I don't know if anybody looks like they're hurt or injured, then they're gonna get shot first because
No, I'm getting
we
shot
played dirty.
first.
Watch out, Rush.
I mean, well, probably I'm gonna take care of this guy that's really close first, just because he's there. And I'll move like around the corner so I can see him.
Cool.
I've got like 6 movements, so I'll just get right up in his face.
Beautiful.
21 to hit.
That hits.
4. Are you kidding? Okay, I'm not doing very well.
Damn.
My regular bullets are failing.
Okay.
Second shot. 17.
That hits.
4. Again, I don't think it even hurt him.
Holy
I don't even
shit.
think I hurt him.
He's just looking at you like, that 22?
Look, it said heavy on the box. I don't.
You see a little sticker peel off the
I bought
side.
this in your neighborhood. And
It
just
says
like,
dinky.
Was it cheap? Definitely got
No.
ripped off. That's a pretty common thing. You target people
gonna
that
be-
don't
you
look
know-
like they understand guns and tell them it's really cool. Do you just not
you don't even
get
know where
it?
I am. I'm back over. I'm back over.
Awesome. All right.
I'm gonna be like,
This last guy is just gonna train his sights and hold his action till someone pops their little head up. That's what he's gonna do. Because you all hidden so well. And Rahasha, you see shit incoming.
There's this the sound called "dook" that you should probably do in that door.
Yeah. Yeah, fuck it. Just gonna load up the good old cam again and just yell out like, "Smile for the camera, motherfuckers!" and just shoot it in.
Awesome. Hey, roll a d10 for me real quick and tell me what your luck is, Lewis.
Okay.
I was gonna hit Casey.
My luck is 6. So
Roll low. Oh.
What's your luck?
my luck
Hey,
6.
what? He hit it. He
Well-
got it. It's meat or lower.
Yeah, it's me.
That was for other rules.
Man, come on. Fuck.
Hit him. Do it. Do it.
Because you have to beat it. Meeting it. Right? With luck, isn't it just like everything else, or is it like if your
Is
luck's
it-
6, you have to roll
what's the rule
below?
for saves? What's the rule for saves?
Yeah, I feel like it's
Like death
we
saves
did
or
this when we
anything like
had
that?
a death that we had to be like
Oh, death saves is it or under,
it or under.
I believe.
Yeah, I think all the saves work the same.
Yeah. I can't remember if it's like it and under or has to be under.
Yeah, I don't know. That's why I just play this game. I don't know.
Right?
I don't run this game.
Yeah,
It's been
like,
a long time since I have.
Normally I just say I'm gonna do things and then like if David's running, he just tells me the rules. I don't know.
David, where are you, friend?
You have a high evade. Roll an evasion for me real quick. Casey. Beat a 13. Okay. You yell to Rasha about his camera. Hear him say, "Smile, motherfucker," and see the projectile coming at you. And you're like, no, this is not what I said. And you kind of like duck around the wall a little more and kind of cover your head. And the grenade dinks off of the very corner of that door and kind of like explodes a little off of the roof in like an explosion of light. But you were able to be like, nope, and cover yourself.
He just peeks his head out with the fucking really?
I just bought this thing, man.
Anything else,
I didn't even know
Rahash?
you could customize them like that. I just like to get cool stripes on them.
Lord have mercy.
Alrighty. Then it is your turn, Taffy.
Can I have the minigun? Say I can get to the minigun. Can I have it?
Yes, if you can get to the minigun, you can have it.
The guy there with the pistol's like, no.
You don't got to say in this.
She wasn't asking you, but that's
You dead anyway.
It's He sees you and he's like, "What the fuck?" And goes to aim his gun at
fuck are you?
Flux. Didn't even know
Hey,
he was there.
I'm very sorry to people. This dude, I would like to shoot him
Okay.
with my assault rifle. So sorry, not sorry.
Simply do not shoot us. That is all you have to do.
All right, that's very.
Yeah,
You know what? You're
Rahasha.
not.
Just
You're
don't shoot your
not
teammates.
wrong, Ethan. You're not wrong. I'm gonna put 2 luck into it.
Okay.
I'm still gonna
If
do
I were
aim.
you, I would simply not shoot my teammates.
Yeah, you will. You know.
Assault rifle.
Assault rifle.
Okay.
Bam.
Yeah, you're in that sweet spot. Got to be the third. Or yep.
19.
Go ahead and roll. Whew. Is there...
Ah, it's only 1
Oh,
6.
1
Damn
6.
it.
1 6. All right, but still, that fucking hurts this guy. Oh no, this guy's dead. I can delete that poor bud. Okay.
And then I would like to skate across this whole thing to get to that minigun.
What is your movement? But also, the
Um,
sniper's going to shoot at you as soon as he sees you.
That's
'cause
fine.
He's holding.
My move is 6, but my skates increases my movement by 6 meters
Nice.
when I use the run action. Or
6
when I
meters
run.
is
When you
the same as like 3 points of move.
yeah, so you can get like to here-ish.
Oh, I can't see the map. Click again, please.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It's fine. So I may
Wait, no, because it's a move is
It'd
1
be a
square.
total of 9.
Yeah,
It'd be a total of 9.
yeah.
9 squares.
I'm gonna play with this dude. Okay, I'll tangle with that guy. That's fine.
Cool beans. Sniper is gonna shoot as you come across.
I'm gonna evade on my
That's-
skates because I'm that awesome.
Do it. That was pretty dang good
Oh.
on him.
Can I re-roll that? Those are not the right mods.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Where the fuck is shoulder arms? Why do I keep losing it? Okay, that's
20.
21. 9 plus his 12 in shoulder arms. So he just barely gets ya. That's...
You know, Heather, if you'd used your original roll and just added the 5, your -5
Okay.
modifier, you would have not been hit.
Damn. 21 damage.
Okay, so 11 of that is eaten by my
Perfect.
armor. Gear.
Cool beans. Then that goes to Flux. Which Flux? You're standing right there. Can you do a quick perception check for me, please?
Let me double check something.
Yeah, but Ethan, it had my luck and my
Oh!
Oh, it had
shot
your
and
luck in it.
everything in it.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, yeah, that's fair.
I'm gonna bring this up. I had anti-dazzle on my eyes.
Oh yeah. Well, it didn't matter either way.
It didn't
You were like,
matter
is this
anyway.
one also going to be fire? Oops.
Yeah, right. So you said perception.
Yeah.
Is this a hearing or an eye thing?
Hearing.
Okay, so I got a +2 to this.
Nice.
So
Aw,
13.
So 13. Still, it's not too terribly hard to hear, especially being in the area that you are. You know, for you've heard gunfire down below, plus what y'all have, but now there is like this cacophony of gunfire and shooting, and it sounds like it's getting fucking rowdy a couple of floors down, and it's coming closer. And it's your turn. Do what you wish.
So I pull out. In the man of the panic, he goes this, and he's like, "Oh yeah!" And do I risk the roll to try to make another firebomb? No, I won't. I'm gonna toss it.
I say the
and
only
get
reason
it.
I let you go in one turn is because you crit.
Roll,
Like, you
yeah,
got a
crit,
10.
right. So I'm gonna just go ahead and I'm gonna pop the pin and I'm gonna toss it in here to try to blind these guys.
Okay. Go ahead and do that good old throw.
18.
That hits. So they each have to do will saves or resist torture drug saves or checks. That guy got a 1 and then a 5. So that's a 3 for him. I'm gonna say he failed. The other guy got a 9. 17, so he's fine. 1 is fine. Was able to close his eyes, or we'll say he was like looking at the dude that just got shot and was like, dude, that sucks. And the guy that got shot is now just like blinded as hell and deafened in this like little tiny hallway. And it is their turn. The blinded one is just kind of in a general confusion and panic, and I can't see, and is just kind of fumbling with this gun to like put a tripod leg up or something, and is not focusing on anything else. And we'll say the other guy sees that pretty much all of his buddies are dead and gone up here, and is going to, like, while still kind of supporting the big gun, shoot out at Rahasha that he can see with just a handgun.
The Hodge.
That wasn't wonderful. That's a 17 to hit.
Got a 15.
Okay, so that one is gonna hit you. That was pretty shit damage. That's 3, 2, 1, 4. So what is that? 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
All right.
And then Lobo.
Okay. That dude, Taffy's on that dude. I'm not gonna get involved in that. That's like, it's not the move. Can I see these dudes in here, or are they like down the stairs or something?
No, they're visible.
I'm gonna peek around, so I can shoot probably this one.
Cool. Go for it.
Wait, how far is that? I don't want to be like super far. What is the thing for 20 meters?
20 meters, gonna be 20 with a pistol. 20.
Ugh, that's too much. From here, does 16 make a difference or no?
No, you want to be 7 to 12 is a 15,
I think I
and
can
0
get
to
that close.
6 is 13.
The 12 is
Yeah.
the one.
Yeah, 12 makes it to 15.
Okay, this should be okay.
Yeah.
So that's 12. Attack. That's a 14. I don't think that hits.
Nope. Can need 15.
Second one, 15.
Gotta beat it.
15. Gotta beat it. Okay. Well, I'd fire 2 more shots.
So you fire, and
then I
you
can-
clearly see that they both kind of go into the plaster of the wall inside of this. But then you hear almost like an echo of it, like you heard a shot, but then it sounded like 2 other shots went off, and you see both of those guys in the hallway just fucking drop to the ground dead, and the gun like clatter behind them. And Lux,
Step
you
back.
can hear now that gunfire is like right on the other side of the wall from you, that you've been hearing, like kind of getting closer.
I'm going to do the thing in Bad Boys 2 and just point at the drywall and look at Lobos for anything that makes me not shoot them.
You see then the guy on the roof is gonna shoot over at Taffy still, because he can still see her, still trained, unsure. They don't know what's going on either. That was ass. That's 14.
21.
Yeah, misses as you're in the middle of tussling with this guy. Rahasha, it is your turn. You have also seen these two guys just drop, and you kind of being more in the line of sight saw the like flash of shots being fired from behind them.
I'm going to do what I should always do in times of crisis.
Mm-hmm.
And that is fucking run and duck into a corner.
Beautiful.
I'm just gonna like, I guess just like full like with my camera just fucking full sprint over to here, this corner.
Cool. Cool. Taffy.
I'd like to throw this guy off the building,
Cool.
my
So let's do a grapple, please.
which is what?
Athletics.
I'm gonna put my last luck into it.
Okey-dokey.
17.
You got 11. He's under half health, so -4. So you grabbed him.
Chuck him off the building.
Yeah, so, normally it'd be a whole nother turn, but we're in this weird world of what the fuck's going on. So you just grab him and just you just kind of get him, do that nice, perfect little
Do a
flip.
turn.
Poof. Yes.
Do a turn on my
I
skate.
just skated around him and
And then just flung him around.
like, yay, we're dancing. Bye.
Bye.
Whee!
And then I would like,
and-
moving towards my minigun.
Beautiful. So this guy
So
is.
it was
Oops.
9, you said? Here-ish.
9 squares. So more than 9 meters. You can get in that doorway easy.
Great. I'm just here to grab this piece of equipment.
You skate in, go to grab, and you see 4 guys standing there, guns trained, clearly not dressed in similar things that the other guys were. Much more prepared, tactical looking, training their guns at you as you just bust in the door.
In Cantonese, I'm one of the good guys.
They're all just sitting there.
I'm taking this.
No.
Yeah.
No.
She just.
They're all like, no, what? No. And you hear kind of a voice behind them that you recognize, and she's like, let her take it. What are we gonna do with it? We've got plenty. And you see they kind of part as Juan's walking up the stairs behind him. She is a little bloodied, a little bruised, but just, looking smug, looking like they have prevailed in this moment. And let's see, that was just Taffy. Vlux, you kind of hear this conversation going, and I'll say kind of, there's that other sniper on the roof, and you look over and he's hit the ground, disappeared. You can't see him, and it seems like there's a oh fuck retreat kind of starting to happen.
So he is leaving?
Yeah.
Cool.
The
Sniper's
sniper's
bugging out.
Shit.
He's like, everyone's dead. Goodbye.
I'm pretty sure he figured everything went sideways as soon as he saw his buddy just get yeeted off the building.
Yeah. Off the building. You can hear some tire squealing down below. Some people are getting in cars and retreating. As these people kind of walk up, and Juan is behind them and just looks and was like, is everyone doing okay?
Great.
Yeah.
I'm
I got
bleeding.
shot.
I have bullets
They
where
can't
things
do-
aren't supposed to be.
She's like, yeah, me
They
too. And she
can't
like
do
lifts
that.
up her shirt and there's like 3 bullet wounds on her stomach. She's like, yeah.
Yeah, I'm right there with you.
Yeah.
Listen, I can appreciate that, but I'm baby. Okay, it's different.
I can't believe someone shot you, Lewis. I'm so sorry.
So
You would think people would recognize that and respect
Like, look at-
that title. I mean,
you
look.
know, I was wearing the helmet. That's what it was.
See, you should probably not. No,
The
maybe
hat
still wear the
on.
helmet. Maybe still wear the helmet. Yeah.
Lux just rolls his eyes, looking at Will's like, "You're not gonna die." As he's holding his stomach because he pulled an ab. He's like, That's the only thing he's ever done. He took a graze in the arm, but he's like, "God damn, that fucking sucks."
It's just the principle of the thing, you know. Like, gotta get the fix.
I mean, that is gonna be expensive.
I take a gun. This is my
I
gun.
like Kim skin and stuff, you know. It's expensive. The cosmetic.
Oh,
Search.
hey, you know what? Sure, go ahead. Take the gun. And she kind of like digs in some of the pockets of the guys in front of her, and she just like pulls out of her pocket essentially just a stack of like cred chips and just like plops them. She's like, y'all split that up as you see fit. I've been pulling them off of everyone we've been passing by. Hopefully there's something good there. I know boss man's gonna pay up as well, so this is a little personal thank you for staying alive, I guess.
That's a woman
Ain't
after
alive.
my
I
own
think
heart.
we did a pretty good job. And he peers over. Is that black car still there?
The burnt out. Oh, we'll say that was like one of the ones that's like peeled out. And a bunch of people just bailed in it because it was
You
the
just see
biggest
a kind
vehicle
of a-
left.
You see a sad face come across. He's like, "God damn, I wanted to steal that."
There's a couple of bikes left down there. They might have trackers on them though.
I can take care of that.
Anyway, thank you for coming and getting this hard drive, and I'm sorry that we've had this little bit of a situation. I also thank you. I thought my dad was for sure dead if they were coming after him, but I've gotten word he's hiding out in my office currently. So
Awesome.
I
That's
I
appreciate
hear he's
that.
all right. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a weight off my shoulder, and now we can hit them a little more unified with the whole family together. And she kind of like over her shoulder to the like 3 guys that have stayed. The others kind of start cleaning up, and the 3 guys standing there like very similar look, like obviously actual family, brothers or cousins or something with her. And she's like, the Tseng Society, it's no longer gonna sleep as these tigers keep gnawing at our feet. Just there's still unfinished work to be done, and this has been a heavy blow to Yilok. He's the head currently of the Flaming Swords, and he still controls Chinatown, but we can expect some retribution, hopefully. If you can figure out how to get that drive into safe hands, it'll
Yeah,
hit
we
him
got
fast
the
and
dead-
hard.
We got the dead drop, so.
Perfect.
Hey, you need anything? Taffy's got that big minigun. It'd be a shame not to use it. So just give us a call, all right? Or give me a call. I gotta.
I will.
I go through all my appointments are through Lobos.
Wonderful. I'll call your people. She looks at Taffy.
Also, could you give a separate call if your dad reconsiders the interview?
How about rain check until we deal with the flaming sword, so he doesn't get himself
Oh
in
yeah,
trouble again.
after. Yeah, after
yeah.
all this.
Yeah, we're trying to regain our position, and I definitely think there's going to be a lot more opportunities for you all to make some money and be of great help. And it'll be hard to sneak in that minigun somewhere, but maybe we can get some planning put in place. Anyway,
Maybe she
we're
plays the saxophone. I don't know.
maybe.
Berry sax.
Yeah, like a big berry. Yeah, definitely not like alto. That's too.
And not like that old dude Kenny G either. That's
No.
way too small.
Yeah, no. I think we can make it work.
Whack, dude.
I'm not a
Who
fan.
can he
I'm not a fan.
be?
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Be glad you don't know. I mean, it's like
It's got good hair though.
I can respect it.
Yeah.
Got like a Weird
Anyway.
Al vibe going on, but it's like,
One
Yeah.
more thing, ma'am.
Mhm.
One more thing. One, thank you for the bird. Two,
You just
Oh.
feel the flapping in your bag and just like.
my brother has had a run-in with the law, and when we were looking, we saw you're a lawyer. I understand we got to get this situated, but after that, maybe you could take a look into his case. Maybe get him bailed out.
Gladly. And I think if all goes according to plan, maybe I'll have even more weight on my side to help him out.
And he's like, if you ever need anything stolen, just give me a call. Good at that.
Don't steal my stuff, okay?
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, he did. I forgot he didn't steal the bird. I forgot.
Yeah, no, he can have that bird. He can definitely have that bird. But I will kill you if you steal anything of mine. But hopefully it doesn't come to that and we can stay great friends. I am going to go get the bullets pulled out of my stomach and get some stitches. I suggest you all do the same. Let me know if you run into any issues, and I'm sure we'll be in touch after I heal up and get a game plan together.
sounds good. Just give me a
Is
call.
there-
You've got my number.
Awesome. And she kind of goes off and she goes like, oh, in case you need anything, and she just like flings a little business card over her shoulder with some like info. She's walking down the stairs, definitely trying to look more stoic than she is, as she's like kind of limping a little with it, but really trying to play it off. Yeah. But you all easily find your way downstairs in the carnage that is left from this full-on onslaught of BBEGs to this society. Make your way to your Vespa. There's some bikes. You want a bike?
I'm gonna run
I want a bike.
You want a bike? You want a bike?
electronic. Let me run electronic security on all the bikes real quick to see if they are tracked.
Yeah, go ahead and roll one for me.
Yeah, got it.
Beautiful. Yeah, you look it over, kind of do a little scan with some of your tech stuff, and you're able to find little tracking nodes down in like the GPS of all of them that aren't a part of the GPS that we're obviously sending this info to someone else.
Yep.
Rip them out, break them, turn them off, repurpose whatever you choose to do with them.
I'll keep all the one. I'll take them to a point where I can use them as just like bits and pieces of scrap tech.
Perfect.
Field
You
expertise,
put them. You put them on a collar, and then you put it on a stray cat.
Yeah.
There you go.
I want to keep the tech.
um,
He has a spare battery and he powers up his laptop, and he just goes delete. It deletes all the data that he stole from her.
It's a good choice. Hey, you guys, how old do you think she is? Like, I think she's like 20s, 30s,
30s.
40s?
I'd say 30s.
30s.
anyone can do
Yeah.
like
Like-
or what is it? Human perception.
Human perception. Yeah. Dude, I gotta figure it out. I gotta know.
I'm gonna figure out how old
Oh.
she is.
I rolled a. Of course, it's a crit on this. I rolled a 27.
Just like thinking like really hard. You're like,
Oh my god.
Rahash is like 80.
Like,
80?
what is she, like 78 or something?
And you just gotta look at him and you're thinking like, wow, she looks pretty fucking young. And like, what's his face? Zong, last name, you don't know his first name, that runs market, like he looked kind of younger for someone who has like an adult daughter who's a lawyer. So it looks like being part of the Tseng Society, maybe she didn't quite get her credentials legally, because she looks to probably only be about like 22, 23 to have like her own legal service. That's weird, but she looks really, you know, when you run the town for so long, you can kind of do what you want.
It's like a
Why?
little young, but maybe she got money.
Well, she definitely has money.
That's a
Yeah, I'm
understatement.
just like, I'm trying to. My last gig kind of dried up, and so I'm just looking for some extra cash. You think
Are you trying to
think
be a
she-
sugar daddy or something?
sugar baby? I'm baby.
Baby.
Look, it's a side gig, all right. Like I'm just.
What?
I'll ask
Whatever,
next
man.
time. I'll ask. I got the business. I
Yeah,
got the money.
I
You're
want please only
totally
be
her
there.
type, though. Totally her type, I can tell.
I'm pretty.
You are.
Two
You just hear
pretty
the
people.
bike fires up. It's like, are we leaving?
You get this in the bag.
Y'all start up your vehicles and drive off. As you kind of like drive off, there's like that nice camera shot like coming through the door, like watching you all as a posse driving down, and it's like the silhouette of one just like smoking a cigarette on a really long cigarette or something, just like real like stoic, like fucking kick ass. And you make your way.
Thanks for the shots, everyone.
Yeah, Rahasha picks up like, thank you. She's like, I don't even smoke. Was it cool? Did it look good?
It looked great.
Awesome. Okay. Well, leave. She like goes back in to finish getting stitches. And you easily kind of make it to where your drop was supposed to be. Drop her off, ride away into the sunset, hoping whoever was supposed to pick it up gets it to the right spot, and go lick your wounds and spend your paycheck. I kind of told everyone what y'all made, pretty much half and half that with what she gave you as what was just found, and then Lobo, you'll get the big paycheck from your contact with a just confirmed, so it's been picked up and at least made it to his contact safely, and get your paycheck there. And we will take a quick break, and then we'll come back to set up the Dragon Strikes portion and see what other trouble these people can get into. Whee! No one died. I was hurting Rahasha real bad, but he's fine.
Surprising.
Surprisingly. Ooh, let me go to our other page here. Oops. We'll be right back. Yeah, see y'all in a little bit. Where's my be right back page? There it is. Well, Taffy. We are back, baby. How y'all doing? We have transitioned from book 1 of this wonderful trilogy to book 2, The Dragon Strikes.
Who's the dragon?
We'll find out. Okay, so you all dropped off your stuff, got some healed up, spent some of your money, did whatever you wished. And then after a good few weeks, everything's pretty quiet, and you're kind of doing other little gigs, living your life, just doing you, And Lobo, you get a call on your phone.
Sweet.
From possibly unknown number, if you saved that was on the business card, from Juan.
I super did.
Super dead. Then yeah, you see she's calling you after a few weeks of silence on their end.
Kind of like look at it for a second. Let me pick up. Hello, it's Lobo.
Hey, you still interested in making some money?
Always.
So seems that the wheels have already been set into motion, and we're ready to kind of reclaim Chinatown, the property stolen from us. You've proven yourself trustworthy. After I hear everything went successful with the drop, and what was needed to be delivered was delivered, and you and your friends can obviously hold it on your own in some scary situations.
Yeah, Taffy's scary, man.
She's
like, we're all good, but
yeah,
she's
she's
like
scary.
good.
She's scary.
It's good. It's good
Yeah.
though. That's why she's on speed dial.
I saw that tape that your media bunny recorded.
Right?
She's brutal.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's so upbeat.
It's like it's fun, but then it's so bloody. You don't really know how to feel about it. How does she do that and not get blood all over her jacket is what I want to know.
I think she's like sprays it down. Like, I think she sprays the jacket so it kind of beads off, The
I'm gonna
water
have to
resistance
ask
thing.
her that. I've been having some issues with that lately. Anyway,
Mm.
how about you guys help the Tseng Society reclaim its seat of power here in Chinatown, and I'll just shower you with enough money to set you up for life.
That's yeah, that sounds good. That's what I'm looking for pretty much like most days.
Hey, today's your lucky day, cause it's time for the dragon to strike.
All right, who's that?
The,
Is that
so
you?
we call ourselves the dragons because we're
Mm.
and then they're like the tigers. They're just annoying, gnawing at our feet, and then we're big and badass and gonna come in and take over Chinatown again.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, we thought so.
It's like catchy. That's like powerful sounding.
Yeah, I mean it's been around for a while. I'd like to take credit for it, but
You know what? I'll give you credit for it.
oh, thanks.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, you know where I live.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. If you want to gather up your team, preferably the same people. Don't know if I trust any others. And
Oh yeah. I'll see if they're free. I mean, they're free. They'll be free.
cool. Then
I'll just tell them some outrageous amount of money. Like
literally name your price. We're kind of pretty serious about it.
I'll tell them that. That's good.
Yeah. Oh. Also, I know he was super chill about it. If you could just tell your buddy Vlux to stop ripping stuff off of my computer, I appreciate that it didn't go anywhere, but I did see on security cameras y'all fucking with my computer in my office. So
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, we didn't know you then, you know.
That's
But
yeah, I get it. I'm giving you
he
a little bit of
deleted
a
it.
pass.
He deleted it. I watched him.
Yeah. Anyway, my place tomorrow night.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll bring a bottle of wine or something.
Cool, I got a couple too. Make a party out of it.
Make a party out of it. That's right. Yep. See you then.
Yeah, bye. Like hangs up.
I'm so in there, man.
Alrighty.
How many bases are there?
That was at least 3, right?
It's like that's a lot.
Home run, man.
It's like at this point it's like the conference call kind of deal. And it like shows up and he's like, "Hey guys, I just got told to name my price. So you win?
Who we
Did
working
you
for
get some
again?
in that price?
Working for Juan?
Oh, your girlfriend?
You can't be doing that. That's you don't show the cards before you play them. That's
I
how
mean, I
you
just
lose
figured
people.
you'd put it into the price, Lobo.
Maybe we'll see. She did say name it, so I mean I don't know.
Oh, for the love of all
But
that's
but
holy.
look, listen, it's a lot of money, all right. I heard the word set up for life.
I mean, I'll take that.
Yeah, I
Buy
would
me
like
all
to
the
get out
guns
this
in the world.
entertainer. Yeah.
I mean, that's good because my couch got repossessed like last week.
Your couch? Don't you
Yeah.
just buy
Where
those
did all
off the street?
Where did all your eddies go, man? You were like,
Do
we
you
got
want me to
paid.
steal you a couch, my dude? I got people, man. I can get you a couch.
You don't have to steal couches. You can find like 6 if you walk 3 blocks. They just sit on the
Exactly.
side of the street.
Me and Lobo were together right here.
I took a lease deal. It wasn't.
Why would you
Dude,
lease?
street
Why would
couch.
you-
Street
Couch, best couch.
It is way cheaper to get a free couch and some shampoo, man. It's like, what? Why are you buying furniture?
It just fit the aesthetic, man. Like,
Hey,
I got
just
you,
one
man.
thing though, Lobo. Like, if you start like checking up with her, no more street couches, man. Like, you're gonna be living
You
the
know
high
what?
life.
That's a sacrifice I'm willing to make.
I bet, man. Wouldn't we all?
Lord have.
So, what are we
But
going to shoot?
we're going to Juan's to talk
Oh.
about we're gonna take over Chinatown or something. It's great. The dragon is gonna strike. The tigers are annoying. There was a lot of metaphor and allegory.
I don't like those. That makes my head hurt.
that just sounded pretty straightforward.
Yeah. I mean, if you know what the metaphor is, right? But yeah, the dragon's gonna strike and stuff. So like, let's go.
All right.
All right.
Like, you guys are in, right? Like I kind of already told her you were, so you know.
I need a new
Well,
couch, and
you're
I
the
need one
leader
that
of
fits
this.
my color scheme for my apartment. So
Dude, you can buy. Oh my god! Look, we're gonna have to talk about this. All right, meet me there.
Bye.
I got you, buddy. I got you. Just let me know what you need. And he hangs up.
We're the worst.
All right. You all
Discord sound just like doo doo doo.
Doodle, doodle, doodle. You all meet up the next evening at Juan's apartment. If y'all come in as a group, individually, she kind of lets you all in, offers you foods, drinks, sits, relax. You see that it is her and the 3 same gentlemen she saw kind of being her muscle at the end of the last battle. This time, all of them looking much better. Not bullet wounded. In nicer kind of clothing. They all have like this really slick like streetwear. Like all of them obviously very well to do. And you see that Juan's apartment's a little different. There's some like new carpet. The walls are painted a different color. Like everything's a little spruced up. There's a new couch. It's, looking good now. And she kind of comes in and
Couch I bought.
pleasantries. Oh, did you get that one too? I was between this one and the olive green one and thought this burgundy fit better, you know.
Yeah, I got it. It looks great.
Did you use the coupon that they had the other day?
There's a coupon.
Yeah. It was like 75% off. They're getting rid of these.
That's Flux laughing.
This
Anyway.
embarrassing me, Jesus.
She's just smiling, like she just loves it. She's like, people that talk, these guys are so quiet all the time. I think they're used to me, you know, growing up and together and everything. They're never fun. They are happy the bird is gone. How's the bird doing?
Oh, Santiago, he's doing great. He's actually. I really do think your aunt just hated you because he hasn't been doing any. I mean, he squawks in the day, and I put a little thing over, and he goes to bed, and we're good.
You know, I
I
wouldn't
do
put it
most.
past her to like train it to be a dick when it sees me. It's something I feel like she would have done.
Yeah, I mean, if it was gonna be annoying, I'm gonna be straight up with you. I was gonna sell it because genetically modified parrots go for a premium, but he's growing on me.
Nice. Do you want the cage?
I can't believe you named that after my Theo. Like,
What?
it's like,
What? We were also under fire. Like, what do you want from me? I had to think on the fly.
I mean, to be fair, I do have like 2 uncles and a cousin named Santiago. It's like
I
big
was
family.
gonna
It's
say,
bound to
like,
happen. But like, is what it is. Common name.
It actually likes flying around. I live in a little container, so it doesn't get out. He likes flying around. He's got himself a little nest on the windowsill I cut out. So you can sell the cage, or I can sell it, or Lobos can sell it.
Lobo just sees someone just sees Taffy bored playing with her gun, like taking just
She's like, small talk sucks.
yeah, taking the clip out, the mag out, putting the mag back in.
So Juan sees this and is just like, okay, so get down to business. She puts a couple more like bottles of wine on the table and kind of sits back. It's like, I told Lobo this, but we all appreciate the work that y'all did previously and are very impressed with your talents and feel you're pretty trustworthy. And I think it is beneficial for us to work with some people kind of outside of the influence of Chinatown. You know, we don't want any secrets getting out, dirty agents, those sort of things, because let's be honest, I think I have your trust because honestly, they can't pay you as much as I can. And that's fun. Plus, I now know where you all live. But that being said, we are making a move, and there's this corporation, and this one corporate in particular that is in a company linked with the Flaming Swords and their businesses back in China. And he heads one of these companies that they use to launder more ill-gotten gains. If we could access him, maybe he could provide us with some much-needed information on the activity of the Flaming Swords, is at least our thought. And, later, after his demise, accident, Elok will find he has fewer allies in the city. And I saw how y'all handle yourself. I think it is something necessary for this. We've been tailing him. We have a little bit of an idea of his day-to-day schedule, I guess, at least when he gets to the office. And while it's heavily secured, I'm sure y'all can find a hole and get him out for us. Especially with your tech know-how and your sharpshooting, and I'm sure there's plenty of tapes that Rahasha would love to go over and find more details. Or
So
dirt.
you
Bring
want,
him back
you want us to
alive.
get the, yeah.
I would say yes. Bring him back alive. I'll ask him some questions, and then, if need be, we can deal with disposing of him on our own once we have him.
Boring, but okay.
You can kill
Hold on
anyone
now.
else around there. I don't care how big of a noise you make, which is nice.
That is nice. That's good. It's
Do you,
always a good
do you know the plate
condition.
of his car?
So, yes and no. He's gonna have. Let me just go through kind of some of the details we've gotten so far. So, the guy's name is Zhurong, Zhurong, and he is the CEO and founder of Black Emperor Enterprise, or BEE, whatever you choose to say. It's kind of a mid-level corporation that imports different Chinese products, and their headquarters are situated in the city center here of Chinatown, in a tall or modest building surrounded by some others. Similar size, maybe that could be of use to you. You can check it out. Like I said, BE is also the head, or the front, I guess, for the Flaming Sword Society operation here in Chinatown. So it is a little more heavily secured than this apartment, which is currently, unfortunately, the head of the Tseng Society, since we are forced underground. So keep that in mind. Zhurong handles like transfers of illicit goods from China to Chinatown, like copy merchandise, software, weapons, drugs, human trafficking, really anything illicit he has a hand in. So he's kind of a shitty person. If that eases any of y'all's consciences, though I don't think that was probably an issue.
He's got money and I want it, so.
There we go. I like you. So, he arrives to work each day in a luxury metropolitan air, or metropolis air vehicle, and it touches down on a landing pad of the corporate building. From there, he takes the elevator directly to his heavily guarded office. I would say more than likely it's going to be impossible to enter the facility through any sort of ground entrance because of all of these security measures of people and things coming in and out. I would say get him before he gets in the building, however you see fit, because once he's in there, it is a fortress and a death sentence. But I think with a nice small group and they don't expect it, maybe you can grab him quick. He's also kind of protected by his own security. The Freeman Security is what they're called. One of the kind of big guns in personal security. All of y'all know. Y'all have kind of heard this name and know they're carrying the good stuff. They're not you guys getting paid a couple eddies to watch him. But that's kind of what we have gathered so far. I say, like I said, you can do it stealthily. You can make a big stink about it. Either way's fine with us. We're not afraid of making a show of it, because we're kind of trying to prove a point at the same time as gaining information. So we can handle any sort of retaliation that comes our way.
Okay, let me make it happen. I got like 3 plans. So
Beautiful.
I have more than 3 guns.
Beautiful. Well,
God, no.
you feel free. This is pretty much, a good old Monday through Friday schedule, so whenever y'all have your plans in place, if you need anything as part of these plans that maybe are out of your budget currently, please do not hesitate to let me or my brothers know, and we will get you what you need.
Got it.
All right.
Right?
Awesome.
I need an EMP. I need an EMP.
Okay.
Or the parts to make one.
Like you want just like a device or like a grenade version or
No, I can buy the grenades. Actual.
You want a full size DMP?
I need something to take out a block. Well, not a block, but a building. Not a thing. A roof. A roof. I needed.
we'll see what we can get our hands on. I'll let you know.
Thank you.
I need to offload my footage somewhere.
Oh, do you need a computer?
I have an old one at home, but I forgot to put it in today. Yeah, kind of.
She just kind of like snaps over, and like one of the guys just like leaves. She's like, just finish drinking. We'll fix this.
I could have built you.
What did you spend your money on?
Like literally, we just got paid. You could have gave me your money. I would have built you the greatest computer on earth.
I'm not good at keeping money.
Not good at asking for help. Is that what it is?
That's what it
come on,
sounds
bro.
like, my friend. Come on, man.
Jeez.
What are we doing?
All right, Lux, we're more proactive with this guy, okay? Like both of us.
Yeah, that's on me. I'm gonna stop by your office. I'm gonna take a look at what you need. Jesus Christ, didn't know it was gonna be a text.
I need a door.
You know what you're getting? You're getting my abuelita coming by your apartment every Sunday with lunch. That's what you just got. You just earned that.
What the hell, man?
Hey,
We've been
wait,
friends
wait,
for a
wait.
minute. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Can I get some lunch?
I've
Damn.
met her, and you haven't given me that deal.
I mean, you
know I
have a
love her
door.
food.
You have a door. Like, just saying,
Look,
there's
man, I'm
different
sitting
levels
over
of
here
needs.
eating ramen. And
Pre-pack. We know.
the
Everybody
hell,
knows.
man?
Shit, I'm
Alright, I
coming
got
by
you.
your place for dinner.
Yeah,
next week.
man. I'm coming to your house.
Well, I'm just gonna go.
I mean, that probably works better because then she doesn't have to make the rounds.
That's
Why
better.
would you
That's safer
why would you
anyway.
let her come out in this crazy stuff?
I mean, she's still got it going on. You know how it is. Like, she's like 60, but she still got it. It goes out with
I mean, yeah.
her friends.
Huh.
That's the point.
Real
That's
family, man. Look
Hey,
at
you're
this.
invited too.
Yeah, I was gonna say, can I join in on this? This sounds interesting.
Absolutely.
You know, Taffy like nudges Lex like.
Yeah, and he takes a sip of his whiskey or whatever they got. Like, just like, real smooth, Bodro.
I use my NI
So
camera.
Lovo,
and, like,
you're kind of the head of this little gang you've got here.
I mean, I make sure they get paid, right? So I mean, that comes with
Yes, he
fed.
is.
responsibilities. Yeah.
I like it. Good morals.
Take care of my talent. You know. It's like,
That's what I
He's a
live
good
by.
guy.
I mean, except for,
It's what my dad
this
lived
guy,
by.
he doesn't tell me when he needs anything. It's like Jesus.
He's a good guy.
About that time, this
mad
guy
respect
comes in
for
with
him.
like a giant box and just like sits it down in front of Rahasha.
He takes a. Can I take a look at it?
Yeah. Yeah,
Do I need to roll anything?
Nah, it's pretty easy to tell. It's a pretty damn beefy little computer. It looks like it's probably one they had that goes to like security that they may have or something. Like it's a little powerhouse.
He just looks up at Raw and he's like, dude, like, maybe I put a bigger power supply in this and a bigger solid state drive, but this is everything you fucking need, my dude.
A what?
It's like a disc that doesn't move and laser prints. You know what? Never mind.
It's what keeps it running and you save your videos on.
Yes. Thank you.
I was
He
gonna
knows
say
how
I
to
don't
use
need.
a
I take
camera.
care of my people too. I've learned.
Yeah,
He knows how to use a camera. It's like,
yeah, that's it. Like,
And a
I mean,
grenade
but
launcher.
also that camera looks like it's from like 70 years ago.
You know, that's a branding thing, I think.
Is it?
Because it's like it gives
It's
that
really
kind of
good
retro
quality.
vibe.
I was kind of
Does it get that
surprised.
retro vibe though? And it's like,
Like
kinda
it's
like a thing.
just for like looks. Like it has an actual like camera in it. I had someone set it up, but I also need it for this, and I just like press a button and it flips out the little like barrel of the grenade launcher.
She's like, oh. Can I look at that when we're done?
Yeah,
I
you
could
can.
see us making something similar to this. That'd be very, very handy.
I mean, it could work with anything. The camera, suitcase, boombox. Do people use that stuff?
We could. We could
Old
start the
school
trend
people who
again.
like-
Yeah, I saw one in a used store. I was like, hey.
You have an affinity to old tech, don't you, man?
I mean, it looks. Yeah, I've seen a lot of old pictures and like,
Oh,
flea markets and stuff. They look great.
I know this old scrapper on the other side of town that has like all sorts of old shit in his train yard. You should check it out. Like beepers, fax machines, all sorts of weird shit.
I mean, I might
Yes,
stop by.
What the fuck does
Yeah.
he use fax machines for? Those
don't
went out
even-
in the 2020s.
I don't know, but he constantly brags about having the only fax machine left. I'm like, how are you going to use it? There's no one to receive the fax.
I could receive. I literally just got a fax machine like the other day modded.
Oh shit! You should send him a fax. He'll blow his fucking mind.
Wait, do you have his number?
Yeah, somewhere. Hold on. She like gets up and like goes to an office.
Okay, so as she leaves, Lux looks over at Lobos. I'm like, this woman's gonna get us killed. She is way into this. We're gonna die.
Isn't
I
that
like her.
great?
And I was like, and I like her, and it's like, damn. I'm on board with your plan, my dude.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to be a bodyguard for whatever you got going on here. Just saying. keep
Tech
that-
support here
keep
would
those
be a
creds
great
coming in.
job.
It's good. It's good. It's good. Nice.
Just work all that in there. That's all.
Sunday lunch. I got you.
I mean, if you get married, I know a guy.
Her brothers are right there. You gotta chill with
I mean, I like Tinder's, but is it a secret at this point?
I don't know.
They're just really focused on staring at Taffy as she's just like flipping gun pieces around. They're like totally zoned out.
Fuck elbows
She does
Taffy, be like, hey.
What?
Does one of those- And he takes another drink and just slightly puts the bottle over at them to make you pay attention to them.
Oh, you want to see tricks? I'll get up and.
Yeah, they're just like, how do you? And they
Well, she
have like
does
these
in
real
Showdown.
slick, kind of compact little weapons. They're like, we can't.
Oh, you can. Come on, here. Come on. Let's set up. Go over here, and I'll show you how to do it. I'll teach you.
So yeah, two of them are sitting here like flipping, trying to figure out how to reload real quick and move all these things like Taffy's doing. One of them's like pointing out computer parts to like Rahasha and being like, this is where you put your SD card, okay? And this is what you're going to plug into your screen. Do you have a screen? You have to have a screen if you had an old computer, right?
How old's the computer?
Remember the little wind-up things that you had to plug in?
Yeah,
That's what he has.
Yeah.
Okay, we got to get your new one. These are not compatible with that anymore.
Those are DVI.
Yeah, those
All
went
new
out a
stuff's
long
DVI.
time ago. We're past HDMI at this point, so we'll get you another screen. But you want to do that? He's just like walking through, as like Juan like comes like sliding in like on socks on the carpet and like plops down on the couch, and she like hands Rahasha the number. She's like, okay, his name is Screw. He's fucking hilarious. Just like send some stupid jokes. Like think of like immature ass jokes that like a 10-year-old would say. He's gonna fucking love it. And the fact that he's getting a fax, he might have a heart attack. That would be bad. Let's hope that doesn't happen.
What if you like pretended that you were like the fax machine, right?
Yes.
Wait.
It's like that'd be really confusing, you know, because it'd be like, how am I
Like, you're the
getting a
fax
fax?
machine
And it's like,
Yes. Yes, I like this. Or like you're someone from the past talking to
That's
him through the fax machine.
that's what I said. Like, who was a major figure? Like when he was growing up. Like, how old is he?
Ugh, I don't know. He's
Floyd Mayweather
Great.
would probably still would have been boxing by that time. So maybe Floyd, is he a boxing guy? Is he a sport?
he kind of just seems to like junk and cars. Oh, maybe car people or like racers. I don't know. Just
Jeff
say like
motherfucker-
Abraham Lincoln or some bullshit, and he'll probably buy it.
I don't think
No, I don't.
I don't
Did
think they
he-
have faxes like that.
That's
Yeah,
true.
I don't-
That's true. That's true.
Wait, what's like
I don't know. I don't know American history very well. I grew up in China and went to school there and lived there until I was like 15. Y'all's history confuses me.
It confuses the normal people that live.
Yeah.
So
So, y'all seem pretty bright and witty. I think you can come up with some way to fuck with him.
Yeah, Lux,
I'll
you gotta
just
help
check
me
on
with
him
this.
in a little bit and make sure he's okay.
Yeah.
What's
Lux,
up,
we
Rob?
gotta figure something out when we get
Oh,
on.
man,
Yeah.
I'll sit here and the hell. The fact that I gotta go back and see if my father still has a manual on how to fax machine. Those work on landlines.
Yeah. Oh, does he have a? You might have to sneak a landline.
I bet you're smart enough to figure out some way to digitalize that.
Yeah, I mean, give me. Yeah, he looks at Rod and he's already thinking, yeah, just need a receiver plugging in. Like he's starting to mumble off into tech as he thinks. Yeah, I got it. Figure it out.
Good job. Anyway, y'all feel free to stay, eat, drink, talk shop. Teach my brothers how to flip dangerous weapons. And let me know if there's anything else you think of. I'll work on finding someone for that EMP and just let me know your plan on when and where, and I'll do my best to help.
One more question,
Mhm.
and then we can get to the party.
Yes.
Excuse me. Do you know where this guy lives at? Or is
That's
he really cagey about it?
he's pretty cagey about it. It seems like all of us have been undercover and underground in various places. They seem to do the same. They just come out when they want to be a nuisance and gather money from people.
Yeah.
I say,
okay.
and this front here is pretty. We'll say whoever has had that hard drive knows that it's a front. Others, maybe not so much. So it's a little quieter. So maybe other just random people working there. Let's avoid them, but all the security in the upper echelon are in on it. In fair game. I would say the interns, maybe not shoot the interns.
No. He's already. You can just see he's already scheming in his head. Like the gears are turning. Like, okay, how before Taffy goes loud, how do I get as much information as possible?
When the bullets started flying.
What was the security firm again?
It
Freeman?
was Freeman. Freeman Security.
Lobos. I need
Yeah,
an
what you got?
unmarked. I need an unmarked car.
Okay.
And just we'll workshop it, but I need an unmarked car, and possibly we'll be making a visit to a security firm.
Okay, yeah, I got yeah, yeah. That's fine. Yeah, we got plans.
Got plans. That's why I hired you. Figured you would.
Yeah, we'll get it done this week and then see you for lunch on Sunday, right?
Yes, lunch on Sunday. What is an abuela? A
That's my grandmother.
Oh. Oh, I get it. I get why it's so sweet now. Okay.
She can throw
Makes
a
real good
sand
food.
on the best.
Come hungry. She won't
Mm.
let you stop eating.
It's why it's
an
the
appetite.
best.
Look, right up my alley. And she's like one of those people that is very much like, very small, but can put away so much. And you're like, how do you eat that much when your body is this big? Like, where does it go as you're eating it?
It's like the more you eat, the more she likes you. So it's like a whole.
That's like my dad. Yeah, I get it.
Very similar, you know.
Mm-hmm.
The way it is.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I like Chinatown so much, you know. It's
Yeah, y'all should go check out the noodle shop next to my office. Poof, they set you up.
yeah, we got like 2 noodle spots, but I mean, I'm always looking for more noodle spots, you know.
It's good noodle spots. Got a menu on the fridge. Take it with you.
Sweet.
Anyway,
Y'all have. Oh, real quick.
Mhm.
You know our last conversation we had before, like don't steal any. That's before I knew who you was.
Mhm.
I 100% deleted that.
Oh, I
info.
saw.
I do. Okay, cool. I apologize. I want to start out fresh. Like,
No, it was good. It was nice to know that like you did that. You didn't know me, and then after my, I don't know. I felt like it was a very well delivered warning. Um, you respected our partnership. I appreciate it.
well,
I mean,
look,
but he like probably did it just because you're like a nice person, you know. It's like not like the threats help, but like I mean, it's
Yeah.
I
I
mean,
mean, I try to be nice. Sometimes threats are all that works in my line of business. To be fair, though, most of the information you had were just on, unpaid parking tickets and the such, so it wouldn't have been too bad.
yeah, I get it. Also, um, I kind of like this little gig you got going on here. Like, I would like to keep for y'all because I used to work for my family used to work for the Yakuza, and that's why my brother's kind of in jail. So I kind of got a bone to
Oh,
pick with them. So
we've never
yeah,
really had to pick a bone with them, but I will help uh, as much as I can get your brother out again. Maybe, probably, we'll have a little more of a foot to stand on when we've literally beaten the Triad. That's usually a pretty good hey, we mean business, bitch.
look,
Uh,
I'm throwing my
yeah,
hat.
that's good.
Lobos is throwing his hat in with y'all, so I figured, what's the worst? I die, and he kind of chuckles.
hey, y'all let me know. And I mean, it seems like your buddy Rahasha's doing pretty good since he paid full fucking price for this couch. But if y'all need anything, you saw this entire apartment's pretty empty when we wrap everything up. If y'all need any places, we can definitely make you a nice little home base around here.
Hell yeah, I would like to get out of the container.
Yeah, you said container, and that
Yeah.
honestly concerned me a little
It's
bit.
I
dark.
mean, you can make them like real nice if you
Yeah.
like
Just very
put the elbow
hot.
grease in, but
Metal
the
and
fence,
sun.
you can fix the yeah, you can't. Yeah, that not enough room for insulation. That's real good unless you put it on the
I mean,
outside, and then it's like not as durable in the weather.
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah.
I really just need to get you
Yeah,
guys all on like the you need a budget app because y'all are I don't know what you guys are doing because like we make enough money to to do things nice and stuff
mean,
like
yeah.
I mean, for like 4 or 5 months, but is it like sustainable, you know? And so you don't want to like put all that money out there and like sign a long-term lease with this gig economy
Hey,
kind of situation.
just
So
so
it's
y'all
like,
know, it is now officially sustainable.
sweet. We could be like neighbors or like roommates or be cool.
Neighbors, yeah. There's plenty of apartments.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
there's
guess
one
Like
right
in the
next door
official,
we could fix
she's
up.
could be like neighbors.
There's you know how like in some hotels there's like the door that goes to the other apartment or like the other room?
Yeah.
There's like one right over there.
Oh, that's so cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm in.
It's kind of gross right now, but we can fix it up.
I mean, that's fair.
decorate it all nice,
Hmm.
get it all cozy.
Stop.
As she just like scooshes back and all of her pillows on her couch. She's like, yes, very cozy.
Uh-huh. Okay. Well,
Good.
I'm gonna
This
do
is good.
some rudimentary stuff. I thank you for the drinks.
Mhm.
I would stick around, but I'm worried about Santiago.
You know, we can get him his own room. How cool would that be? Very far away from me, like multiple floors away, so I don't even have to walk by him because I really am kind of convinced he was just trained to be reactive to my face. Maybe show him a
But-
picture of me. Just test it. I'm just very curious.
I will definitely do
Yeah.
that. I'll get it from Lobos. I'm sure. I'm out later.
I guess I'll send you a picture. Anyway, y'all.
Yeah, for the
Let me-
like, contact photo, you know.
Oh, that's true. You do need a contact
Yeah,
photo. I got it. Yeah, I'll find something.
Sweet.
He walks out and he texts us back, "You're welcome." As he walks out, as he gets out, he takes off for his bike.
It's brand new
All
bike.
right. Let's go do some scouting. Come on. And Taffy will grab Raj as well. And
One of the brothers just helps carry the box and just follows.
Mhm.
It's like all
We'll
the
take
computer-
him with us to do tech support. Hey, you guys want to come? Wait, come on. We'll get some noodles. Come on.
I will gladly be paid in noodles to set up your computer. Yeah, that sounds cool. And go on out that way. Lobos, what are you doing in this planning
just-
period?
Just hanging out, you know. Just brought my bottle of wine. Local.
Being a cool dude.
The cool
Yeah.
dude. Yeah, I mean, yeah, if you're hanging out, she was ready to party. She had multiple bottles
Hanging
of
out,
wine
just talking
out.
business.
Yeah,
you know,
just talking shop, drinking some wine.
like hobbies and
Yeah.
interests and like
You definitely, yeah, no, you learn a good bit. You know, she's not a fan of birds officially. Definitely is very smart and is a decent lawyer. Should not be at this age, so it was definitely set up, all that good fun stuff. She's got quite a few paintings. She did them all. She's a very good painter.
okay, it's amazing.
Yeah. She does not know how to cook, therefore pretty much always eats at the noodle place.
I mean, what a coincidence. Abuelita taught me how to cook.
Huh.
Great.
So what?
Mhm.
I've never had Mexican food. Like what is her dish? What is something that like you think of and it's like Abuelita made this?
I mean, like, she makes a really mean like caldo, you know. It's just like a soup. It's like a nice stew.
Huh.
You know, like it used to have like a ton of beef in it, but that stuff's kind of hard to find. So like, get like other kind of stuff, you know. But like,
I got the beef hookup.
you bring her beef, she will never let you leave.
Maybe I'll bring beef the second time. See if I, test the waters the
time.
first time, then second time.
I
see
mean,
if
it's
I don't want to leave.
good without. I mean, you don't need the beef, you know. It's like you can find other stuff, but like, you know.
It needs the beef. I can tell. I can see it in your eyes that it needs the beef. Huh?
I mean, it really it's good both ways. Like I'm serious. Like you can barely tell the difference with the beef, but like that's just for like Easters and stuff.
Ah, cool. But I'll go about your business, chatting, talking about life,
Mhm.
and we'll pick up there in a couple of weeks and see what intel Taffy and Rahasha's learned, what chaos Santiago and Vlux have been up to, and
And if I
what
can
all-
secure the bag,
if you can secure the bag, we will
Okay,
find
let's
out
secure the
next time. A showdown in Chinatown. The dragon strikes. But yeah, thanks for hanging out, guys. We're in part 2.
Yay.
very fun.
We're ready to help
I don't know.
kill the triads.
I got a
I
new
don't know
computer.
what point. I don't know at what point Loba became a sugar baby, but it fit. Like anybody who
About
spends
the
that
time
much
that
on
you
clothes.
said it, sir.
Yeah, you-
That's
Yeah,
true.
I was like,
Yeah.
the moment you started inquiring age, I was like, what are we fucking doing here?
I was like, wait a minute. Like he's young, he's pretty, and she's got a lot of money, and it just makes sense. It just
And
makes
apparently similar interests.
sure.
And then opposites where it matters, you know?
Yeah.
It's great.
Like,
And
much
when
money
she
as she
runs
has,
Chinatown
surely-
again, she's gonna have a lot more money. Or when she runs it, but her first time for her to run it, but her society runs it again. Anyway, we'll do this in a couple of weeks. No red markets tomorrow, but every Wednesday, go to High Shelf Gaming for some red markets. Every Sunday, come over here for some Game Watch. Every other Thursday, come here for Tomb of Annihilation. And the other ones, go to High Shelf Gaming for some Urban Chateaus.
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 Nice French homes.
Yeah, but still kind of urban somehow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
Like in the city.
Yeah. And is that all we do? I think that's all we do. Aegon eventually. We got one more episode. We just gotta have time.
Hey, all
Yeah.
of our Aegon episodes got put up on YouTube, so they're all up there now.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I was gonna ask earlier. I saw the tip of the show. I was like, is that Aegon?
And Red
that's my Aegon
Markets.
merch.
Red Markets has started. First episode went up on YouTube today.
Heck
So
yeah.
editing Gremlins.
Thank you,
I'm-
John.
The best
John.
gremlins. The best gremlins.
I did like a
Ethan.
few.
Mhm.
I forgot what I was supposed to do after the first one, so but I got the Aegon ones done.
There you
Mhm.
go. Yeah, go check out YouTube's. They got some stuff. We got some stuffs up there. All of our old stuff. If you want to watch other Cyberpunk, guess what? Both of us got some Cyberpunk campaigns up there.
Mhm.
And we'll come back and play this in like 2 weeks.
Sweet.
Bye.
I don't have Twitch up to raid because my computer, I have so many tabs of notes. So everyone go watch someone else and tell them hi for us. And share the love. Just go share the love.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, good night. Don't be a
Bye.
dick. That's my only sign off.
That's it.
That's it.
That's the only
That's
sign off.
it.